Thursday with Tom and y'all. It is OPT 800-223-9510. Talk or text. If Leah loves your call, she will ring her bell. If she rings her bell, you could win the jackpot thanks to our pal Brett Kinnaman. The current jackpot, $855.92. That's $855.92. And if Leah loves your call, she will ring her bell. Talk or text. Same number, 800-223-9510. If you call, I slap you on hold. And when you get on the air, you can say whatever you're wanting to say. It is free speech personified. 800-223-9510. Get ready to dial it up for Open Phone Thursday. You're very good with your bell today. Very good with your bell. There it is. Boo! It is 6:28.
66 and sunny for today.
All right, let's do this OPT thing. 800-223-9510. Dial it up now. Get on the air. Say whatever you want. It's the best day of the week. Open Phone Thursday. It's free speech. It's all you. Here's Green Day on WIIL Rock. Green Day, WIIL Rock. It is the best day of the week. It is Open Phone Thursday. If you dial now, 800-223-9510, you get on hold, and you got a shot at being on the radio. Coming up next, 6:31. Don't forget, that means tomorrow is Friday, 5:01 tomorrow.
Whoop, whoop.
Spirit Water.
Yeah, I'm picking you up, right?
Sure. If you come out and join us at the 501 Club Party, we have concert tickets for you to win. You can go see Beartooth at the venue at Horseshoe Casino. You can see Def Leppard and Journey at Wrigley.
Damn.
We got $2 Miller Lite and Coors Light drafts, $4 shots. You're going to have a food truck.
What?
All that good stuff. And we'll be there with our usual stupidity, but in 3D, you can touch us. It's like Touch a Truck, the human edition, at the 501 Club Party tomorrow at Spirit Water in Cary.
You say that, and now I'm going to get touched.
Well, I'm hoping to get touched. So,
Okay. Touch a Tom, not a Leah.
oh, look at me. I'm Leah. I get physical contact at home. I don't need it at the remotes.
Oh, man. Do you really want to be touched?
Come out and love me. Tomorrow at Spirit Water.
I'll hug you.
6:32. Thanks, Leah.
Do you need a hug?
Oh, and so much more. Anyway.
66 and sunny today, 43 overnight, 76 and mostly mostly sunny for tomorrow. It's 50 in Racine and 49 in Woodstock. And there have been reports that North Korea's nuclear program is like increasingly sophisticated, if you will. But their latest battle tactics are straight out of middle school. That is on the way for you next after the 95 WIIL Rock, 95-second update.
Very helpful. I was thinking about starting a conflict with North Korea. So this is very helpful for me.
Literally laugh at what they're doing. One second. Let me get a drink of water.
All right. You have a drink of water. Are you parched?
H2O.
What's that stand for?
Water.
It stands for something.
H2O. Yeah. Hydrogen.
You're not a good. You're kind of
hydrogen.
No, you're still right. Even with that noise, you're right. Dihydrogen oxide.
Dihydrogen oxide. That's where the
H2,
two come.
There's two molecules of hydrogen and one of oxygen. It's dihydrogen oxide.
Dihydrogen oxide.
Water. Yeah, there you go. Little Billy was a boy, but he is a boy no more. Because what he thought was H2O was H2SO4.
Oh, that's not good.
Sulfuric acid. Don't drink acid, kids. All right. Did we stall long enough for you to
we did.
hydrate?
We did. I'm
right,
fine. I'm fine. The 95-second update is brought to you by 5 Star Firearms on Sheridan Road in Zion, just north of Route 173. Stephen Wooden, 41, was arrested for forgery in connection with falsified boat rental documents at Anchor Point Marina in Antioch. The Fox Waterway Agency suspended the marina's commercial permits after Wooden allegedly forged paperwork to obtain 26 rental stickers. As a result, the public is advised that watercraft rentals at Anchor Point Marina on the Chain of Lakes are currently prohibited. Emergency responders were called to the CNH plant near Racine due to a forklift accident where 2 workers were trapped under the forks. Both were freed before officials arrived and airlifted to Froedtert Hospital in Milwaukee with injuries reported as critical but not life-threatening.
Weird that they airlifted the officials, but whatever. Floats your boat.
Both were freed before officials arrived and airlifted. Like both of them. I was still talking to both were freed before officials arrived and airlifted to Froedtert Hospital in Milwaukee.
I'm glad the officials got airlifted. They should have taken the victims.
I didn't say the officials got.
You did. It's English and it's important.
Okay.
All right.
WIIL Rock Sports. That is brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 118 for higher pay and better benefits. Go to ualocal118.com. The Brewers, they down the Chicago Cubs 10-6. That series wraps up today. The Blue Jays beat the slumping Chicago White Sox 3-1.
How can you tell?
Oh, man. Much needed day off for the Sox before heading to Wrigley North for a series against the Brewers this weekend. NHL playoffs, Edmonton Oilers beat the Dallas Stars to even the Western Conference final. And Calder Cup, Milwaukee Admirals edged by the Coachella Valley Firebirds 2-1.
Who wrote your news and sports today?
Why?
The Sox are not headed to Wrigley North. It's only Wrigley North when the Cubs are there, okay?
Why?
Because the Cubs are there, so it's like being at Wrigley Field because the fans
I just call it Wrigley North.
It's always Wrigley North. Doesn't matter who's
Wrigley
playing
North,
there.
Yeah.
Also, it's not Wrigley North. It lacks the stench of urine.
That's true.
So,
all right, I'll take that out.
Wrigley's one of my favorite places.
Not mine.
I love it, but not Wrigley North. It wasn't Wrigley North last night. I'll tell you that.
No.
Their asses handed to them by the Brewers.
And finally, North Korea. Let's talk about them.
Let's talk about it.
Did you see this story?
No.
They are TPing its neighbor, South Korea. Straight out of middle school. South Korea has been noticing hundreds of balloons flying across the border, and not like the high altitude balloons that China was sending over there, just like massive helium balloons.
Mylar birthday party balloons.
Exactly. Carrying bags of garbage.
Oh, all right.
The bags
One way to
are,
get rid of it.
well, they're filled with filth. Stuff like dirty toilet paper, manure, soiled rags, scraps of plastic, batteries, just random sheets of paper and other junk. The balloons are littering the trash everywhere. And South Korea is obviously analyzing the contents of the balloons, but
they've got a balloon garbage analyzation unit out there.
They do.
Okay. Seems very specific. Very specific.
It
Where's your job? I am on the balloon garbage analyzation unit. Oh, okay. How'd you get that job? They give me shovel and rake. All right.
Doesn't sound like there's a secret code to solve, though.
No.
North Korea has admitted that they're doing this, and they said that it's a tit for tat action.
Dumping garbage.
They actually use that phrase, tit for tat.
Tit for tat.
Yes,
They didn't say tit for tat.
they did.
They speak Korean. There's no Korean for tit for
Tit for tat. How
All
do you
right.
know? Do you speak Korean?
All right. Computer, say tit for tat in Korean. No, she don't think so.
Oh, stop it.
Computer, say tit for tat in Korean. Yeah, no, there's no Korean
She's
tit
not
for tat.
connected to the internet.
Is that what it is? Computer, are you connected to the internet? Computer, are you connected to the internet?
Yes, looks like this device is connected to the internet at the moment.
Show off.
If you are having connection issues, I can take a look to understand what's going on.
Oh, we're fine.
It could take about 2 minutes.
All right.
Is that okay?
No, I'm good. We're good. Don't worry about it.
It's all right. I got it.
Tit for tat. English.
Yes, looks like this device is connected to the
I don't
internet at the
wanna-
moment.
All
If
right.
you are having connection issues, I can take a look to understand what's going on. It could take about 2 minutes.
All right.
Is that okay?
No, I don't want you to do that. Go away.
Okay.
Shut up.
If
now.
you need help,
All
you
right.
can always visit
Oh,
amazon.com.
I'm done with you. All right, here we go. There you go.
Yeah, tit for tat.
Tit for tat. All right.
Mhm,
So
emotionally unconscious. Everybody knows
we better
that.
look out because we've been loading up Mylar balloons with Ed Hammer and floating him over to the WLIP WLIP studios and trying to drop him off. So, and we're calling it our Ed Hammer promotion here on 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. All right. It's open phone Thursday. Dial now 800-223-9510. Get on the air. Say whatever you want. At your behest, OPT has now been homogenized and supersized to mostly calls and texts. I've removed the ride report from Open Phone Thursday. So
Why?
Because you told me to.
I did not ever tell you to.
You
I didn't-
did last week. You
I-
told me that we wanted to get rid of the ride report and get rid of the rewinds because we wanted more
I never said the
calls and
ride
less-
report.
Yeah.
I never.
You said you wanted less of other stuff and more.
No, I said maybe
You're
we
not in
just.
trouble for it.
No,
Why are
but
you
I-
being a psycho right now?
Have you learned nothing in your 50-something years of
But-
life? You don't ever call a woman a psycho, first
Even
of all.
when she's being
Second,
a psycho?
no, but because I don't like when words are put in my mouth. I never said remove the ride report. I wouldn't say that with Mark from House of Harley
I
here,
put it
first
on
of all.
yesterday. I moved it to
But
yesterday.
I wouldn't say, I just said that maybe we don't do the rewinds on Thursday so we could get more calls in. I never said the ride
Well,
report.
you got to get that past management. All right. 800-223-9510. It's all right. You're not the first female to forget what she said.
I did.
Hi,
don't
Will
do
Rock,
that.
OPT.
Oh, man. Don't do that, Tom.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Who's this?
Nicole, Union Grove.
Oh,
Hey,
Nicole.
Nicole.
Also, I can't ask you a question today. There are no questions either. It's just what you
Oh,
want to say.
no.
Well, we don't have that anymore. That was another thing that was
That
said.
the listeners actually said on the text line not to ask a question.
Yep, no question, Nicole.
What?
What's up? Sorry.
Nothing, just doing my weekly call. Got some exciting news today.
Oh.
What's the exciting news, Nicole?
My daughter graduates 8th grade tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, Nicole,
It's required.
it's not a thing. 8th grade.
It is.
Don't give me 8th grade graduation parties and signs in the yard and gifts and all. There's enough real things that let me know when she gets out of high school, okay, Nicole?
No,
I'll talk
it's
to you
a
in-
real thing.
I'll talk to you in 5 or 6 years. Let me know. What are you laughing about? Took me 5 or 6 years. I don't remember. Anyway, well, congratulations to her.
You're allowed to be
I'm
proud of
going
that.
from the 8th grade to the 9th. How very unimpressive, but congratulations.
It is very impressive. She's going to a big school now.
Why is it very impressive? Is your daughter an imbecile, Nicole?
She came from me.
I love Nicole.
Touche, Nicole. Touche. Well, what's your daughter's name?
Abby.
Abby. Congratulations, Abby. In honor of Abby, computer, play Nicole by Point Blank. Any excuse
I
to
love
play
you,
your son.
Tom.
I love you, Nicole, even though your daughter's an imbecile.
Yeah, it happens.
It does. You should see my kids. Anyway, have a good day.
I've watched them grow up on Facebook.
Well, I haven't watched them grow up yet, so I don't know what you saw that I missed. It is 6:44.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 66.
Leah and I are
about to have our first fight.
percolating our first fight. It's all right. No, you didn't say any of that stuff, Leah.
I did not say. Okay.
No, not at all. Not one bit. I have a special treat for you coming up next. It's because you missed it yesterday. You went to field day with,
I did.
was it with Quinn?
It was Quinn. Yeah.
How'd it go?
It was really good.
Was she able to kill any bunnies and gut them in front of her fellow
No,
students?
she
or
didn't do
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
None
man.
of that. But she
Oh,
took
that's too
first
bad.
in her class
Well, that's
for her
good.
sprint races.
That's
so.
good. So she's quick, sprint, and long distance. Wow.
But she's definitely like she didn't take first overall at the school because she's better long distance wise. Because
Mhm,
then at the end they come back and everyone that won top of their class sprints and
she did not beat.
she came in second.
All right.
Yeah.
Who'd she lose to?
I don't know, some girl.
Probably on steroids.
Yeah, probably a lot taller than her. I
Yeah.
told her I was like her
and,
legs
and a beard and
Yeah,
a penis.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah. Anyway, steroids. It is 6:48.
No,
It's
but
open
what did
phone
I
Thursday.
miss?
So anyway, well, you'll hear it coming up next. Rewind, whether you like it or not. It's often been said that Neil from Royal Bliss could sing the phone book and it would be great.
Mhm.
We did not have a phone book,
Damn it.
but we did have a book in the studio. I had him sing a page, sight reading it. He didn't get to pre-read,
Yeah.
and I think it might be Royal Bliss's biggest hit song.
Wait a
That's
second. Was it my book?
Well,
I don't have a book.
Oh, yeah, no. Reading's for chumps, kids. Reading is for chumps. Stay out of school, man. It's no good. So it's Neil from Royal Bliss singing a book. That is coming up next, 6:49.
66 and sunny for today, 43 overnight, 76 and mostly sunny for tomorrow. It's 49 in Kenosha, 50 in Palatine.
It happened. Did you hear this?
Yeah,
you know what
so
happened?
thank God.
95 WIIL Rock 3-lock box presented by AHW. Corso's key has been found. He can stop prancing around here like he's the king of the world. We'll have him in later to explain his clues. But about a little less than an hour from now, we'll talk to the person that found key number 3 and see where it was and all that stuff with Corso. He was still all proud of where it was and this, that, and the other thing. That is coming up. 3-lock box, thanks to AHW, your local John Deere dealer. Always here when there's work to be done. Rio Hotels and Resorts, Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, and Danny Wimmer presents finder of key number 3 for 3-lock box coming up at 7:30 this morning on WIIL Rock. Me too. Will Rock Morning Show with Royal Bliss, Feeling Whitney. Neil before that, singing a book. Sight singing a book. Leah is now underwearless.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Ryan, he could sing anything. That was just some book that's in the studio. Went to the Cubs at Brewers game with those guys last night.
I just saw a video of that.
Late night, but so much great baseball game. And we had so much fun. We played the song game on the way up, and on the way home, we just cranked up songs of our own choosing. I played a really weird one. And you'll hear it coming up next. The guys loved it. I believe Brian, the bass player, said it's his new favorite song, and he had never heard it before.
Are you sure he wasn't being sarcastic?
No, he was not. They were all rocking out to the song.
Because you have very odd taste in music.
And people as well, and I like you, so watch what you say there. All right?
Do you? I
don't have odd taste in music.
You do.
Why is odd? What is odd about the Andrews Sisters?
Oh, dear. It wasn't the Andrews Sisters, was it?
What is odd about the Alarm, one of the greatest bands in the history of time?
Of course. There's a whole get-together for them.
Royal Bliss. There is in Cardiff,
You're gonna
Wales.
go.
Mike Peters is back in the hospital with cancer, so maybe not.
Uh-oh. You better get on that.
Yeah, the Gathering in Cardiff. I was going to go this year, and I thought, I'll go next year. That's the thing is, like people with a bucket list. The problem with your bucket list is you're literally going to kick the bucket before you do anything that's on that list. Yeah. Well, it's like this trip to Scotland I'm doing next May.
A lot of people, but it's bucket list.
A lot of people are bucket list. Oh, I've Scotland. Yeah, I want to go there one. That's on my bucket list. Well, then go. Why haven't you signed up yet? Anyway. But it's bucket list. It's just the concept is before I kick the bucket. Do it now. Do not wait until you can see the bucket.
Kick the bucket.
Right.
Yeah.
And it just happens out of nowhere. Right. So anyway, so I said I should have gone to Cardiff, which is in Wales, which is near Scotland. So it's all full circle. I am going to Scotland next May. So I'm getting close. It's 7:02. It is Open Phone Thursday. Dial now. 800-223-9510. We will put you on hold, and you can get on the air and say whatever you want next. We have open phone lines. You want me to take calls? Then I need callers.
Okay. I also don't mind questions, though.
223-9510. And now we're adding a question back.
I'm just saying I don't mind them. It was a suggestion on the text line last week. Someone said that it takes too much time up. I don't mind it.
So call, and if you want us to ask you a question, we will. We'll just one of our ass on the spot. 800-223-9510. Call now. Get on the air. So what do you want? Plug your business. Plug your band. Tell somebody you love them. Tell somebody you hate them. Sing a song. Tell me I suck. Tell Leah how great she is. Whatever. 800-223-9510. Call on. We have a phone line open, which is good. I'll throw you on hold. And after the break, you get to talk on the radio for Open Phone Thursday. And again, our buddy Brett Kinnaman put another $9.51 in the jackpot over at Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. That means the jackpot is currently $855.92.
It's big money.
Leah loves your call. She rings her bell. If she rings it, you can pick a number between 1 and 95. If the wheel lands on your number, you win $855.92. Just for calling and spewing whatever you want to spew. Spew it now. 800-223-9510. What are you doing tonight? I'm hanging out with the cousins. How is the weather tonight?
It's going to be gorgeous. It's full sun, 66. Might be a little chilly like it was last night. Just bring us
chilly.
It just might be a little nipply.
I'm going to ride the motorcycle, but I'm going to put a shawl on. I'll have a nice shawl or perhaps a light pashmina.
Yeah.
Who's the dude on the motorcycle with the pashmina?
I want to see that.
Corona, find your beach cabin fever giveaway tonight at Keith's Reef. Somebody's going to qualify for CFG. We got concert tickets for Def Leppard and Journey at Wrigley, July 15th, and Corona on special. Just a good time. I hope we're out at the little beach bar there. We'll see. Keith's Reef tonight, starting at 7, 176 at Burton's Bridge in McHenry. We'll see you there with Corona and Will Rock.
66 and sunny today, 43 overnight, 76 mostly sunny for tomorrow. It is 49 in Racine and 50 in Palatine. And many people have a hard time talking friends and family into moving into the nursing home, like that final step. So this is a fun new sales pitch, if you will, that is on the way.
I'm not falling for it.
No, it's a good one.
I cannot wait to move into the nursing home.
Oh, I can. That smell is something I can't get out.
Yes, old people smell.
I can't.
But when you go,
death.
But when you go, you'll smell like that. So it's not,
so it will.
It's fine.
It's like when you're a cigarette smoker.
You don't know you stink.
You don't know you smell.
Yeah,
okay, cool. Well, what about when the people come and visit me?
Well, they'll just have to they're
Wear a mask.
they're there for a short amount of time and then they get the hell out. You
It's
know,
a smell I can't get out of my brain. But anyhow, that's on the way.
Well, it's another happy joy moment in a new segment called Leah Hates the Elderly. That's on the way on
It's
Will
not
Rock.
that I hate the elderly. It's the smell of death
It's just
that
their
I hate.
smell and their behavior and the way they look with their old people looking faces.
They're no
I'm gonna
teeth having ass.
Smash him with a brick. Elderly. Take that, elderly. I saw a guy,
Exactly what I
saw a
said.
guy walking at the baseball game. It was a little crowded. It was
Mhm.
Cubs, Brewers, a little crowded.
Right.
So a guy walking with like a cane. He's walking very slow, and people just can't wait to get around him. They're like slamming into other people and bumping into him and all that, and no F's given. And I'm like, you understand that old people they're not old people. They haven't always been old people.
Right.
That's you if you're lucky in 20
Mhm.
years or
Right.
30 years.
Right.
So show them a little respect.
Yeah.
I say that because I see it coming.
It's close. You smell it coming.
Yeah, I already smell like apparently death, according to Leah.
Oh, that is on the way.
Tom's suffering.
Happy, joy.
Yay for Tom's suffering.
After the 95 WIIL rack and 95 second update, Shabrell Wester, 29 of Waukegan, faces multiple charges after threatening a person with a metal pole and breaking into Elite Motors to steal a Lexus. Wester, detained in Lake County Jail, was arrested after police pursuit involving a stolen vehicle. She admitted to the theft and is scheduled for a preliminary hearing on June 12th. A hearing date of August 28th has been set by a Lake County judge for attorneys to discuss outstanding motions ahead of the 2025 trial for Robert Cremo III. Cremo faces numerous charges, including first-degree murder for opening fire at a Highland Park 4th of July parade in 2022. The prosecution has 5 motions to present before the court, aiming to exclude certain arguments or evidence during the trial. WIIL Rock Sports. That is brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Brewers down the Chicago Cubs 10-6. That series wraps up today. The Blue Jays, they beat the really bad Chicago White Sox 3-1. Much needed day for the Sox off before opening a series against the Brewers this weekend. NHL playoffs, Edmonton Oilers, they beat the Dallas Stars to even the Western Conference final. And Calder Cup, Milwaukee Admirals edged by the Coachella Valley Firebirds 2-1. And finally, I remember, did you have to do the moving of the parents into the nursing home or?
My dad, my mom just, she was nice and just died in the hospital for us. Suddenly,
wow, that was grateful.
Thanks, Mom. But my dad, we had to move to the place and he didn't want to get moved to the place. And then we moved him to the place and the place was fine. So much so that I look forward to moving into the place. It was like having a dorm room, but also you got a living room and a little kitchen and a bathroom and a little bedroom. And you know, it's just like, it seemed fun. We'd go see him, and when we moved him in, he must have been one of the younger dudes there. I mean, he was 53. But
no, he wasn't.
I just want to deal with his ass anymore. He's like, I'm employed. I still live with your mother. Shut up. We're putting you away, Dad. No, he always didn't want to. Then we moved him there. He was fine. He was like 80 or what. I don't know. But when I would go visit him, all these little old ladies would show
Just
up
loved them.
with like hot dishes for me. Yeah, Larry, here's a hot dish.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my dad is pulling so much tail at the thing. You know, he's like, all right, thanks for coming and seeing me. And I'm like, yes, thanks for coming and seeing me. He's like, no, I was talking to you. Go. Marge is here. We're having casserole. And probably old people 69 or whatever they do. I don't, out come the teeth. There we go.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
That woman just dropped a casserole off and took her teeth out. There's more VD at Del Webb than there is anywhere. I was driving by the other day, the one by Gilbert's or whatever, or Huntley or whatever, and I could smell the syphilis as I was driving by.
I didn't know syphilis smelled.
They just, well, you get your face right down in it, Leah, so there you go.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. A fun new sales pitch. Grandma, it could really jumpstart your sex life if you want to take that line. Researchers out of the University of Sheffield in the UK say that older people face discrimination around sex and relationships, particularly when it comes to nursing homes, because privacy can be limited, right? So they say that there should be new training for medical professionals, care providers, and nursing home staff to encourage elderly playtime.
popping those teeth out, popping your hip back into place, taking the balls off your walker. What did you think I was saying with the balls? Ready to go. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Maybe not turning like nursing homes into sex dens, but
Mm.
removing the stigma at least. Older folks need
What
to
do you
get
mean
it on
stigma?
still.
Yeah, right. There's
Yeah.
no stigma.
There's a
What is-
stigma around it.
I'm back on the market for those that they haven't heard. I've been made redundant with the love of my life. So I've been focusing too much. This is a very informative news story.
Mhm.
I've been focusing too much on my creepy quotient age. I was saying to Leah, do you have any 36-year-old friends that are
Yeah.
interested? Because that's my
That's your
58.
creepy.
Half of that
Mhm.
plus 7 is 36. So if you're a
Mhm.
36-year-old lady, I can date you and it's not creepy.
Yeah. Even though I'm 36, and I imagine if we were to date, that would be insanely creepy.
Wait a second. You're 36?
Yeah, I am. Could you? No, that's
no.
creepy, right?
Because it'd be like kissing my sister.
Well, that too.
Don't get me wrong. Deb's a great kisser, but I'm not there yet. I haven't dropped to that level yet. Incest is on the horizon, but not currently
Not
being
there.
explored.
So
I need to go the other way. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I need to, because of the story, I need to go the other way. I don't want 36. I want, what is my 58? I don't know how to do the reverse math. So let me just try it. When she's 100, half of 100 plus. Well, that's about right.
Yeah.
Half of 100
Plus 7
is 50 plus
Mhm.
7 is 57.
You could even
so
go for 102.
I could. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That's so if you're 36 or 102, let me put that on my Tinder now. My age range is 36 to smells like death, according to Leah. So if you reek of death, have I got some syphilis for you? Come on down to the Del Webb. I'll be there this afternoon, or as I call it, dinner time at 3, Matlock, and then off to bed. Anyway, pop my hip back in here. Woo, so funny. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, Tom's life is so pathetic and laughable. It's
36 to 102.
we just wrote a song. While you can still chew, make sure you get some Omaha steaks. Actually, the fillets are very tender. Have you had them yet?
I just took them out of the freezer last night. This is dinner for tonight.
Tonight,
so, yeah.
Fillets, yeah.
It's too bad you're
steaks.
busy. I was going to invite you over.
Oh man, I think that was intentional. You knew I had a remote.
Yeah.
Are you having a caramel apple tartlets tonight?
I almost had one last night,
Oh,
and then
good.
I was like, nope.
They go right from frozen into the air fryer,
Mm.
and just open the lid once in a while. Look, and when the apple starts to ooze out, slap it next to some ice cream, and
That's why I didn't have
you
any.
will
I have to
call
go
out
get
my
ice
name,
cream.
not for the love making apparently, but for the Omaha Steaks. Father's Day is coming, and the Father's Day experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to put a smile on the big guy's face this summer with hand-selected gift packages starting at just $89. Dad's worth that, isn't he? Just go to omahasteaks.com and use our promo code WIIL at checkout for an additional discount when you shop gourmet gift packages for Father's Day. Dad doesn't want stuff that he's just going to be like, he doesn't remember what you got him last year. But if you get Dad Omaha Steaks, not only will he remember this year at Father's Day and how great you did forever, but he's going to hopefully invite you over to share them. The grilling experience, Dad wants to hang with you by the grill and shoot the, and then have some Omaha Steaks. And you can save big right now. Go to omahasteaks.com, use promo code WIIL, get exclusive savings. Shop for unforgettable gifts that are guaranteed to make Dad's Day, because there's one thing Omaha Steaks knows, and it's a dad wants steak. That's omahasteaks.com and enter promo code WIIL at checkout to save on exclusive packages starting at just $89. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code WIIL. Hi, I'm Tom. I like ladies who like to walk on the beach, don't mind crying at a sad movie, want to explore the world with someone special, and are of the age 36 to 102. That's right. My age range is 36 to 102.
Have you ever tried going in the opposite direction? I'm just being seriously.
Like older?
Yeah, it's not
Yes,
working
when
out.
I was 20.
That doesn't count.
When I was 20, like 3 or what, I dated a 37-year-old, and it was the most remarkable month of my life. First, you get an old bike and learn how to ride. Then you get a new bike.
Okay.
I was astounded.
And now you go back.
It was like a month, and I thought we were getting married. She's like, no, honey, this is just a, and I was like, oh,
fun.
Again, ladies, 36 to 102. If you're an octogenarian, dial it up. Hi, Will Rock, OPT. Who's this?
Hi, this is Juliet.
Hi, Juliet.
Juliet, you're too young. Sorry. How old are you, Juliet?
I know I'm not looking for that.
Oh,
I'm 23.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'd be willing to, just try. I don't want. I am in the
that's
media.
beyond
I am in the media, so you
Mhm.
can drop it down a decade.
Yeah, but you're no Leo.
I'm no Leo.
No.
All right.
You're not.
Wow. I'm also unappealing. Not only can I date women that are 102, I'm unappealing. You're a ball of joy today, Leah. What can we do for you today, little miss?
I was wondering what would be like your dream animal.
What would be my
I'm asking you guys a question.
to eat or to have sex with? I don't, or just as a pet, I don't.
You're talking about incest. I'm not talking about bestiality.
All right. Well, I don't know. You said
Talking
dream
about the
animal. I don't know. There's me doing a porcupine, and I'm like, well, this is better than using a 102-year-old. I don't. What is a pet
As
or
a
what?
pet,
Or,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've had dogs, cats, horses,
Yeah,
and rabbits,
yeah.
and I pulled the trigger and got a fox.
You
So,
got,
like,
you, wait,
I'm
you got
doing
a
the Disney
you got a
thing.
fox?
Yeah.
So
I got
not
the
only are
fox
you
in the
too
house
young
next
for
to
me, you're
right
too
now.
crazy for me. How does a fox work out as a pet?
Oh, he's amazing.
Well, I
love
have a
him so much.
question.
He's
I have a
a
question.
I have a question.
Okay.
It's probably going to be the same
It's
one
the
as
same
mine.
question. Go
Mhm.
ahead, Leah. Do it.
What does the fox say?
What does the fox say?
That was going to be my question. I was going to phrase it a little bit nicer. I was going to say, have you had a conversation with your fox?
Yes.
What does the
He is
fox
so
say?
talkative.
What does he say?
He goes, "Pa, pa, 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 pa."
Does
So
he
he really
really?
does
He
go
does-
ning, 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 ning,
That is
ning.
cool. I want to be friends with
Yeah,
her, but
yeah.
I want a monkey.
I don't want a fox.
I want a monkey.
Monkeys are horrible pets.
Why?
I guess they're
Monkeys will rip your
mean.
face off.
They throw their poop. But that monkey
They'll
on
fit right in.
remember on Friends, they had that pet monkey for
Mhm.
like the first season, but
Yeah.
they got rid of it, and it wasn't a plot thing. It was because the thing was just a
So pain in
nightmare
the
to
ass.
have around the
Yeah,
set.
bad
Worthless.
employee.
Yeah, but you're used to
And they
that
wear
from here.
diapers.
I'm gonna go with Peanut the dog. I love Peanut the dog. It's just the best little thing ever.
Aw.
So anyway, all right.
Does your fox
Excellent.
travel?
Okay.
I want to. Can we have
Will you
a?
bring it
He's
into the
listening right now. We're
studio?
in Chicago.
Will you bring it into the
Yeah,
studio? Send Leah an email, leah@95willrock.com. That's LEAH at 95WIILROCK.com. We would like to have you and your fox in the studio as a guest, and we would like to see how a fox is as a pet, and you can sit on my lap, okay?
Oh boy. Okay.
Break my hip. I'm kidding, of course. You're not 36 to 102.
Disqualified.
Disqualified by your youth. If you don't reek of Ben Gay and Geritol, I am not interested. It is 7:22 Will Rock Morning Show, Tom and Leah.
66 and sunny today.
Anyway.
It's just so funny.
Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to Raymond Auto Group, Fox Lake, and Antioch.
Oh.
Go out and see Ball of Joy over here on Saturday. Great food. Summerfest tickets up for grabs. 95 Will Rock at the Antioch VFW's annual summer kickoff party. And Summerfest tickets stop, part of the 95 Will Rock 95 Days of Summer. Bunch of food trucks starting at noon. Live music, 6-Speed Tranny, very good band. Moon Money, awesome band starting at noon. Vendors, raffles, activities. You can find out how the Antioch VFW helps vets and what you can do to help too. Plus, every 10 minutes, we have Summerfest tickets, the big gig, Milwaukee's Lakefront, Thursdays through Saturdays, June 20th to July 6th. That's this Saturday. Things start at noon. Leah's broadcast starts at 2, and that's when we start doling out the Summerfest tickets. Saturday, Antioch VFW North Ave in Antioch with 95 WIIL Rock. Oh, yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll get a text asking how I really feel about the businesses and the doctors that I talk about.
Really?
Yeah, every once in a while, like, hey, how do you really feel?
We
'Cause-
get to say no to stuff.
Yes.
Like they can say, and it's happened.
I
You want
have
to
too.
endorse this? And I'm like, because if it's a cruddy thing
Mhm.
and then we endorse it and it's cruddy, then you won't believe us for the
We're
other
not,
stuff. And
yeah.
plus we got to use the stuff we endorse. You
Right,
know? Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So you just took exactly what I was going
I
to
will
say.
be quiet. You
No,
stole
no,
my
no.
what does the fox say question.
It's okay.
I mean, I had it warmed up in the bullpen, ready to go.
I know, and you would have executed better than
Way
me.
better. Not bad for a guy who's dating 102-year-olds.
Do you want to talk about Antioch Cyclery better than me?
Sure.
No, this is
I want to
actually.
ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle anywhere I'd like.
Wow.
I just wrote that.
You just wrote it came off the top of your head.
Mhm.
I am actually very passionate about buying my bike and my children's bike at Antioch Cyclery. If you go to another store, big box store, and buy a bike, the bikes are thrown together by people in the back that don't know how to put it together. And you might save a couple of bucks, but then you're going to end up bringing it to a place like Antioch Cyclery and you're like, help me fix this bike, help me repair this bike.
That's some good acting
It's
right there.
it's real. It's real. I've done it before. Now I will not shop anywhere other than Antioch Cyclery. Go on their Facebook. They have deals going on. They'll post pictures of the bikes with their deals. So you know what to expect price-wise when you go in there. But they have a range of bikes. I have a Momentum Vita E. It's an electric bike. They have exercise bikes. Yes, it's electric, Tom.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
And it's a beautiful weekend to get out there
Now you
and
want
ride.
Me. Now you want.
Now I want you. Yeah. They have exercise bikes, though. They have kids' bikes. They have pre-owned bikes. Go check it out. Antioch Cyclery, family-owned and operated. They will help you find what you are looking for downtown Antioch off of Main Street.
It's too bad you want me because
You don't want me.
You're not 102.
I am not, but I am 36.
Well,
however, I'm
going for the upper end of the age range. I've tried the younger ones.
It just didn't work out.
I will, Rocco PT.
Hey, it's Tim.
Hey, Tim.
What's up? What's up, Tim? Where are you from?
Not much. Twin Lakes, Wisconsin.
All right. What can we do for you?
I figured I'd plug my company. I am the owner of a 8-foot LED robot suit that we walk around big events and do like parades and stuff like that, and interact with crowds and stuff. And we do like small parties too, like birthday parties and stuff like that. One of our main festivals that we. Yeah, I mean it's kind of fun sometimes.
An 8-foot LED robot suit.
Yes.
What's the name of your company? Are you on like the Book of Faces or?
Yes, my company is Rebel Productions. Our main goals is for like festivals and stuff like that, but we work with other companies too. One is Headrush LED Robots. They're out of McHenry, Illinois, and they do a lot of the stuff in town, like parade walks and stuff like that. They do a lot of stuff like in like wine walks and stuff.
Okay.
Well, that sounds terrifying. So how does it's like one guy inside the suit,
That's
and
what
then
I
it
was
does
gonna
like
ask,
signal. It does like signals or words or whatever on its LED screen.
My suit has a flat a chest piece that does personalization and customization and stuff like that. So I can do like specific advertising and stuff, specific call outs for like artists and stuff. Or also specific events. I also do groups. So it's just me. I have my suit. Then we have a couple companies, Headrush, they have a couple suits. So where we can try to get together sometimes and usually try to get most of us into like the same place and try to like light the area up.
Trying to what the area?
Light the area.
Light. I thought just wipe the area up. I'm like,
Light the area
what kind
up.
of mess is going on there? All right. We're area wipers.
Yeah.
All right. All right. And what's the name of the company again? Plug it one more time.
Rebel Productions.
Does your robot
And
suit,
also
is
the
it?
other one.
All right. We're going to do more.
Go ahead.
No, it's your show. Go ahead.
Oh, the other company is Headrush LED Robots too. It's a sister company. It's a buddy of mine. We both like team up together and like do different events.
All right. Does your robot suit is technically efficient and well functioning as your telephone system?
Not really.
So it sounds worse than
It's
car.
worse.
All right,
I think it's the car phone.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
good luck,
I think
man.
it's my phone.
We want you to come in and we want to see your robot
Yeah,
suit
let's
sometime.
do
Okay,
it.
send Leah an email. All right.
We're definitely gonna be trying to do Riot Fest here pretty soon.
All right.
We're reaching out to them and see what
Yeah, we want you to come here and scare
Yeah, I don't
people at
care about
Gurney
the
Mills with your
festivals,
robot
yeah.
suit. We don't give a yeah. So send us an email, okay?
Definitely will, and we'll definitely be looking for you guys' events and we'll have to sneak out sometime.
All right, man. Sounds good.
I want to do Ask a Robot.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know the best robot of them all, don't you?
Arnold.
No.
Terminator.
That's a pretty good robot, but it's not as good as the pancake robot.
Mm.
That's the robot I want.
Mixing up the batter and he's laying it down.
Oh yeah.
Buttermilk, blueberry, chocolate chip.
Yeah.
50 million pancakes he's gonna flip. All you can eat, yum yum. All you can eat,
Yum yum.
the pancake robot is coming to town. All you can eat,
Yum yum.
all you can eat.
Yum yum.
It's a pancake explosion coming.
That's the robot I wanted. The pancake robot. You ever been to a hotel where they got the waffle making machine by the breakfast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one you've seen. Have you seen the pancake machine? And it's not as interactive as you press a button and then it makes a pancake. I want that. That's what I want.
That's what you
pancake
want.
robot. But that guy can come by too. It's 7:33.
66 and sunny today, 43 overnight, 76 and mostly sunny for tomorrow. It is 54 in Woodstock and 53 in Highland Park. And you're a dad, Tom.
What?
Yeah. If you're a dad, good news, bad news. Your kids might slowly be killing you. That is on the way.
There is no doubt in my mind.
The 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. Jeffrey Cook, 57, and Jessica Walsh, 29, both of Lake in the Hills, have been charged with child abduction after taking their 5-year-old daughter from the DCFS building in Woodstock. Police were alerted of the abduction on May 28th and swiftly located the pair hiding with the child at home. The child was evaluated at the hospital as a precaution and is now under the care of DCFS, while Cook and Walsh remain in custody pending investigation. A Lake Barrington man, Mark Dembski, 56, was killed in a motorcycle crash on Roberts Road when his Harley struck a tree after leaving the roadway. Emergency responders found Dembski dead at the scene. Toxicology reports are pending while the crash remains under investigation. WIIL Rock Sports, that is brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service for cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds. Go to prattschimney.com. The Brewers down the Chicago Cubs 10-6. That series wraps up today. Blue Jays beat the slumping Chicago White Sox 3-1. Sox off today before opening a series against the Brewers this weekend. In the NHL playoffs, Edmonton Oilers, they beat the Dallas Stars to even the Western Conference Final. And Calder Cup, Milwaukee Admirals edged by the Coachella Valley Firebirds 2-1. And finally, I don't know, maybe you were talking Omaha steaks and the price and how dad deserves that. Maybe buy him 2 boxes. Splurge a little more on your Father's Day gift this time around. After a new study found there's a good chance you've slowly been killing him all these years. Researchers at Northwestern University found dads are at higher risk for heart attacks and just poor cardio health in general.
I'm having a stress test today.
I was just going to say they think it's because of the added stress and responsibility that comes with being a
I
parent.
believe that might be it, but it's not the parenting part; it's the stress part.
It's the stress part, right?
Yeah.
And it's like less time for healthy activities like exercising and eating right. So if your dad was young when you were born, you've done even more damage, which I had Caden 2 days after Ryan turned 18. So we were very young.
So when you guys had the sex that created Caden, he was 18. He was of age.
We were both 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gestated the child for 2 days.
Mhm.
Caden was very large for a 2-day gestational period. But okay, if you say so, miss.
It says men who are under 25 when they have their first kid are at higher risk. There is good news.
I was all right then.
There's good news.
Yeah.
If his heart survives the stress you've put him under, you might actually save his life someday. The study found dads are more likely to die of heart issues, but less likely to die from any other causes.
I don't see my kids saving my life. And it'll be like, the Wi-Fi is out, and then why are you not breathing in all blue? Can you still please fix the Wi-Fi? And then they're like, what's wrong with the internet? And I'm like, what's wrong with the internet? Have you been on the internet lately? It's the humans that are wrong with the internet. 7:36. Somebody found 95 WIIL Rock 3 lockbox key number 3.
Do we have all of the meanings behind the clues?
Corso's going to come in when he damn well feels like it.
Yeah, he does not. He is not
let
an
us
early
know.
bird.
Yeah. We're going to talk to the winner, Doug. Doug found Corso's key, and we will talk to Doug coming up next on WIIL Rock. 95 Will Rock 3 Lock Box. Presented by AHW Key 3 Found Contest over. Thanks for playing. No, I'm kidding. We got to talk to the guy who found key number 3, who found Corso's key, the key that was out there the longest. It's Doug. Hey, Doug.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Doug, where are you from?
Like Muskego area.
Muskego area. And I was riding
No.
a motorcycle through there last weekend. Went through like the Kettle Moraine there and up through Eagle and all that stuff. It's a beautiful area. Beautiful area. Anyway, that's not where you found the key, though. Where did you find Corso's key, Doug?
So his key was hidden in a tree in the dunes in Kenosha down by the lake.
Yeah. And he showed me a picture of the tree. His clue was going to allude to the female anatomy part because this tree had that type of look to it. Did he show you the picture, Leah?
He showed me the picture.
Yes. I'm like, if she's got bark on it, it's a hard pass for me.
All I could see was the poison ivy.
And there was poison ivy at the base of the tree. Did you get poison ivy from our contest, Doug?
I don't know. I just went in and reached for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably did.
Yeah. What was it like in that female anatomy looking portion of the tree? Where was it?
So I see what you're saying, because that tree definitely had multiple holes.
Well, you get it drunk and see what it's up for.
Well, no, its age is probably way out of your range.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a very mature tree.
Yeah, probably my range, but not in his. All right. So it was in one of the tree's holes. Yeah,
it was a mature tree.
What clues led you to that tree?
Yeah, so really it was yesterday and today, or not today, but Tuesday and Wednesdays.
Okay.
And then it was the Friday clues, both of them.
All right. What were those?
So both Friday ones were WIIL, so I knew it was close to Wisconsin, Illinois.
Yeah.
And then the other one was Corsenza. That was a really big one.
Yeah.
I Googled it, and the first thing that came up was Kenosha has 4 sister cities, and one of them is Corsenza.
That's correct.
So I knew it was in Kenosha.
So wait, so we got you to Wisconsin or Illinois and Kenosha. So you're in Kenosha.
Well, the first clue gave away Wisconsin. It says something about the teat. And that had to do with cows. Wisconsin, dairy.
Squeeze the teats.
There's teats everywhere. Yeah, the land of teats. I think they're putting that on the license plate. Squeeze our teat. Come and smell our dairy air and squeeze our teat. And then what got you to the dunes?
Yeah, so a couple of them were like Southport. I knew Kenosha had the Southport down by the lake. There's a couple different spots of the Southport, so I was looking around for like 2 days. But the biggest one was Hall at Atreides, actually, because once you Google that, it comes up about some book called Dune.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that actor is in the movie Dune. That was my, or not actor, but that character was in the movie Dune. That was my clue. Yeah. All right.
Yep. So I knew it was there, but I went to the dunes and I was there for like maybe 4 hours and I couldn't find nothing. But then once the state natural area came out, the last clue, I knew it was in the dunes because and then so I remember seeing signs about it said state natural area.
All right.
And then I just kind of backtracked and I stumbled upon that.
How do you know? How did you know to look in the
you
tree?
Just start digging around in trees. It's like Survivor when you go looking for an immunity idol. You look for weird looking things and you start rooting around in it.
Honestly, I would there's so many small trees. I somehow came across this big tree and then I'm like standing there looking at it and it had a really big female hole on the top of it.
Giant,
a lot of babies.
Giant barky vagina. Yes, tree vagina.
But
if it's 102 or younger, I'm in. Literally.
I looked down in it and I noticed that there was more light coming from the bottom. Yeah. So then I remember the clue that said take it from the back.
Okay.
It said take it from the back. So I went around and then there was a smaller hole in the bottom. Yeah. And I found it right there. So.
Let me ask you this. Do you have a life of any sort? Do you do anything with it?
I do.
4 hours at the dunes looking for our key.
I literally got off work the other day, a 12-hour shift, and I spent 3 hours up here at night. Didn't leave until 11:30 trying to find the key.
Do you have a
Damn.
family? Do you have hobbies?
Yeah,
Does
anyone
she
love
was
you?
like-
Yeah.
Yes, she was like, well, you might as well try and go.
Well, you
get
won
it.
the prize, so she's going to get in on that. So there's
Maybe.
maybe if she's still with him. So all right, and you found it, and congratulations, and now you can get back to doing whatever it is people like you do when we're not doing our little contest. Were there other people around the dunes looking for it when you found it? Had anybody else narrowed it down to that?
I don't think so, but there was one random creepy guy. Like,
That
that
was you, dog. Yeah, it's like I was creepy too. Yeah, dog. Yeah, you were.
But
he
he was just like, oh, there's a lot of poison ivy. And I was like, wait,
want me to rub some lotion on yours, some calamine for you, fellow creepy guy? Hey, you kids want to rub some calamine lotion on our poison ivy for us? All right, Doug, you're going to get one of the prizes. Thanks for playing our contest, and we'll let you get back to whatever it is people like you do. Thanks for talking to us this morning. All right, then he turned into a robot.
What
or
was
some kind
that?
of demon at the end.
What was that?
Thank you. I will rise up and win all the contests now from the bowels of hell
What?
with the vagina tree. Now that we have opened the portals of hell. Corso is going to come in at some point and explain his clues. So it was a fun contest this year. Oh, it was a good time. 3 lakh bucks. Presented by AHW. Always here when there's work to be done. Rio Hotels and Resorts, Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, and Danny Wimmer presents Yeah, it's Ozzy, Billy Morrison, Steve Stevens, Will Rock, 7:56. Will Rock Morning Show, Tom and Leah. It's Open Phone Thursday. We've got an open phone line right now. Dial it up. 800-223-9510. Talk or text. 800-223-9510. Get on the air. Say whatever you want. Plug your business, your robot sign business.
I just got pictures of this 8-foot LED robot.
Let's get him in here. He's like, every time I get him in here, he's like, oh, see you at the festival. I ain't putting that damn suit on unless it's 500 people or more around.
Mhm.
Does it look impressive?
It's pretty cool. I had flashbacks of us in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Do you remember there being a robot in Jamaica?
No. Where was there a robot?
They're like the inside bar.
There was an inside bar?
Yeah, and like a kind of inside outside bar.
Okay. I don't even remember the resort.
No,
What? There was a robot.
Yeah, I swear there was a robot one night.
All right.
That I
Okay.
like turned the corner and there was a robot.
Coffee machine. Leah's just like, this is a robot. It had black fluid for blood, and his arm looked like a handle, but it only had one as a glass head.
Very odd.
Smelled like Blue Mountain coffee in Jamaica. All right, fine. There was a robot. So
I swear there
his
was.
robot is more impressive. Try and get him in here.
I'm going to.
Tell him we're
I'm
throwing a
working on it.
festival. Trick him.
Mhm.
Anyway, speaking of Jamaica, that was Cabin Fever Getaway. You want to go on CFG next year? We don't know where we're going, but you can qualify to win a trip for two tonight at the 95 Will Rock Find Your Beach Bar Tour with Corona, part of the 95 Will Rock 95 Days of Summer. We're only qualifying, I believe, 10 people. So if you come out tonight, have some Coronas with me at Keith's Reef, watch the people playing the volleyball and the people on the Fox River and all that. Beautiful night there at the beach bar. Get some buckets of Corona on special. You could qualify to be one of the people in that drawing. Plus, we got Def Leppard and Journey tickets. That show hits Wrigley Field July 15th. Tonight, party starts at 7. Get there early so you get a seat. Keith's Reef, 176 there at Burton's Bridge in McHenry. We'll see you there tonight with Corona and Will Rock, 7:58.
Sunny and 66 for today, 43 overnight, 76 and mostly sunny for tomorrow. It is 54 in Crystal Lake and 54 in Palatine. And a warning, cricket crossing is an issue
Cricket crossing.
on Nevada roadways.
Do not cross a cricket. They
Mhm.
will extract revenge on you.
They will, and they are.
All right.
That warning is on the way next.
Thank God.
After the 95 Will Rock 95 second update, emergency responders were called to the CNH plant near Racine due to a forklift accident where 2 workers were trapped under the forks. Both were freed before officials arrived. The workers were then airlifted to Freighter Hospital in Milwaukee with injuries reported as critical but not life-threatening. Stephen Wooden, 41, was arrested for forgery in connection with falsified boat rental documents at Anchor Point Marina in Antioch. The Fox Waterway Agency suspended the marina's commercial permits after Wooden allegedly forged paperwork to obtain 26 rental stickers. As a result, the public is advised that watercraft rentals at Anchor Point Marina and the Chain of Lakes are currently prohibited. Will Rock Sports. That is brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Brewers down the Chicago Cubs 10-6. That series wraps up today. Blue Jays beat the slumping Chicago White Sox 3-1. Much needed day off for the Sox before opening a series against the Brewers this weekend. NHL playoffs, Edmonton Oilers, they beat the Dallas Stars, evening the Western Conference Final. And the Calder Cup, Milwaukee Admirals edged by the Coachella Valley Firebirds 2-1. And finally, I guess these crickets aren't crossing no more, but they are still causing an issue. Authorities in Nevada are telling residents to be careful of Mormon crickets.
It's the polygamy crickets.
Mhm.
Mr. Cricket and his cricket wives.
All of them.
Mhm.
They're swarming towns across the state. In fact, the cricket sludge, so dead cricket on the
Dead
roadways,
cricket slime.
creating
You
slick road
spit
conditions.
out in that. You don't want to ride a motorcycle over that
Right.
either. Yeah.
Yeah, but how many dead crickets does
Does
it
it take to change
to
a light bulb? Yeah. About 8,000, because the light bulb is very high up in the air. To them, that's a trillion miles into the sky, and also they don't have thumbs. About 8,000. I don't know how many crickets does. Let me get my rim shot ready. I don't know, Leah. How many crickets does it take to change a light bulb? Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Yeah. Oh lordy, cricket jokes.
Do No, how many crickets does it take to create enough sludge? Like you think of slamming one cricket down, right?
I've never thought of that, but sure. Okay. So I'm very angry at one specific insect. So I take him and I slam him down. Take that, cricket. You shouldn't have looked at me with your beady little eyes. See what I did to your friend Cicada? I drowned him in Malort. You got off easy. I just slammed you down. So I slam one cricket down that I'm angry at, right? And there's a small cricket stain on the road. Then what do? Then I reach in the bag and grab another one. And I do that until there's enough of a cricket sludge spot to spin somebody out.
Yeah.
Why don't I just listen? And I'm just spitballing here. Why don't I just go get a bat and hit the person with it, or maybe a gun and shoot them? It seems very labor intensive to use cricket slime to have people crash. Do I not have a hobby? Or, well, I guess I don't. Do I not have a family or friends that love me that I can know I don't have any? All right, I'm in. I'm going to go get some crickets and slam them down on the roadway. I'll be back in 400 years when I've made enough cricket slime to crash someone. Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I so angry at the cricket? What did it do? Did it say something to me? Was it offensive?
You know
Did
those damn crickets be cricketing.
Did it offend me? Oh, it's just for being a cricket. I'm
Just for being a
mad
cricket.
that it's a cricket.
Oh, Jiminy Crickets.
Jiminy Crickets. Zippity doo dah. Jiminy Crickets.
How much sludge comes out of one cricket for it to cause slick roadways? Not just like there's a patch over there. Some crickets came
Alex,
to their
I'll
demise.
Take questions I never thought I'd ask for 1,000, please. I don't know how much sludge comes out of a single cricket. Zippity doo dah.
I think you're all in the head. We're 10 hours from the fun park and you want to bail out. Well, I'll tell you something. This is no longer a vacation. It's a quest. It's a quest for fun. I'm going to have fun, and you're going to have fun. We're all going to have so much fun, we'll need plastic surgery to remove our goddamn smiles. You'll be whistling zippity-doo-dah out of your holes. I gotta be crazy. I'm on a pilgrimage to see a moose. Praise Marty Moose.
It is Open Phone Thursday.
Dad, you want to ask for something?
800 223-9510. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
It's Billy from Gurney. Is this a record?
Why, Billy? What's a record for what?
Because I've been on hold for like an hour.
Billy, don't piss me off. I'm not in the mood today.
Yeah, he's in a
I will put
cranky
you
mood.
back on. I'm not in a cranky mood. I'm having a stress test today, Billy. I'm having a stress test. And
no problem.
I didn't,
You'll take care of it.
I didn't study. There was no materials. There were no materials. Tom's going to die.
You're not getting
Tom's dying.
Tom's not dying.
Oh, at least he was miserable.
We all can't
before he
be that
died.
lucky. You're not dying.
Oh, thank you, Leah. Kick him when he's down. What can we do
Tom,
for you,
know
Billy?
what you need?
What's
I had
that?
a life-changing thing yesterday. Well, actually, the last few days ago.
All right. What is it?
I installed, and I think everyone should have these. They are just amazing.
Bidet.
I installed a bidet. There you go.
How did I guess
Good
that?
guess.
Yeah.
You know, our boss Engelbert, he's got a bidet in his house, and he told us he was going to install
He sure
one
did.
in the toilet here at the radio station.
That was like his
That son
platform
of
he
a
ran
bitch lied.
on.
I haven't wiped since he told us he was going to do that like 6 months ago. My butt is not clean.
great.
It has not been. I've been doing SRWs all the time, but not standard way because he said we were getting a bidet.
I had the nephews come over for the holiday weekend and stuff, and
they drank
installed
out of it
prior to them.
Yeah.
And no. So I was talking to him and stuff, and I said, "Now you got to sit on it to use it." One of the kids went in there. He comes back out. He goes, "How do you turn it off? The bathroom's getting all wet." And he was
all over the place.
Oh man.
It was great.
Hey Billy,
But
put
yeah,
a camera.
they
Put a
are
camera in your
awesome.
bathroom. I got to see that because I put cameras in the restrooms here. That's
Oh,
great
sure you
video.
go.
So yeah, all right, Billy. Thanks for calling and
Bidet.
talking on the radio about your clean ass. Appreciate that.
Have you ever stood in front of a blower at the pool?
What pool are you going to?
You know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea.
You don't know? Yes.
Oh, the water coming out the stream.
Yeah.
So you're down at the local pool getting off while the children are splashing around, and you're hovering on the water spout coming up. It's not a blower. I don't know what it is. But, all right. Are you cleaning yourself, or is this for gratification, or what? Why are you standing?
Well, when I was younger, it was for gratification.
You're at the public pool and you're getting off on the blower, on the little hose of the water stream that
every
comes
girl,
out.
I think, figured it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But I've just watched guys like.
Where pool do you go to? Well, down here in Pervert Town, and we like to send our children to the pools for sexual gratification. Oh, all right. Makes perfect sense.
No, like when we've been to resorts and stuff, some guys.
So
I
you're
have
doing
gone-
this on the Cabin Fever getaway? That's actually one of the least perverted things that happens on the cabin. All right. All right. So you're at the pool. Was there more to the story, or are you just asking if I ever got off in a public
I'm
pool?
asking about getting off. I'm asking if you've ever cleaned your.
If I've ever cleaned my butt in a public pool, is like a bidet. It's like a public bidet. It's a giant water-filled public bidet full of other people, and I'm cleansing. I just want to be clear. I'm cleansing my anus.
Massage it.
Do I do it through the swimsuit, or do I pull them down a little?
I don't know, but I've seen guys do it before.
You've seen them do it where their
And I'm
swim
like-
trunks down. Or...
No, their swim trunks were up.
All right. What's wrong with you?
So much.
Thanks for listening. I'm going to go home and study for my stress test, which I'm now pretty sure I'm going to fail. All right, our boss, Elroy, is here.
It's Elwood. Elwood. How many times do we have to talk about it?
Kathy at my remote said it was Elroy. I'm going to go with that. She's, who's this Elroy? I'm like, well, he was on the Jetsons. If you're talking about Elwood, that's my new boss. Anyway, so Elroy is here. We got a lot to cover. So the reason we actually have you, can we get to the point, please?
Yeah.
Is we found out that Elroy has a
Bidet.
a bidet in his
It
house.
was the first conversation I had with any human this morning because, of course, I talk to my animals before I leave.
How does that come up in conversation between you and him?
You would think like organically, but it wasn't. It was like something that you could tell he could not wait
Like
to
he was
share.
walking out of the bathroom, he goes, I have a bidet at home.
No, we were getting out of our cars and walking
I have
up
a
to
bidet.
work.
He hasn't shut the car door yet. Man, my ass is clean. Hey, good morning, Leah. Want to look at my anus? You're out of the car.
Out of the car, first thing.
Man, am I squeaky clean today.
I got a bidet.
You come here. You got to see this.
He did.
What happened
He
to work
didn't show
today, Leah? Well, my boss showed me his anus. How'd that happen? Well, he got out of his car. He dropped his pants. He showed me his anus.
All right, just to make it clear, none of that happened. Absolutely none of that happened.
You are not going to last long. So you just wanted to blurt it out that you have. And why did you? Now, is it in your toilet or did you buy the separate? Because there's two kinds of bidet. There have the kind that you can install in your toilet now. And that's the one I saw in Vegas. And I made fun of the first night we were there. And by the end of our stay, I wanted
So
one.
fresh and so clean.
It's got a fan. You can control the temperature. You can direct it, all that stuff.
Yeah,
there's the kind that goes in the toilet that I could see you getting, or you did plumbing and actually put a bidet in your
and
house.
he also, I do know that the angle of the bidet is not in the correct.
I had to fix it.
Are you hitting the kibble? Is that what's going on?
It was
Those are clean too.
Man, they got a shiny taint. All right. So it was off target?
No, yeah, but it's one of the ones that's built into the toilets, so it actually looks like a spaceship now. My toilet looks like
an electronic control
on the side of it.
So we are going to call you Elroy.
But I think it's funny when people show up. If you don't tell them, do you think they're going to know what it is?
They'll be like, why is there a control? Where is the controller?
It's on the right side of the toilet.
Is it mounted?
Yes, it's mounted on the actual toilet.
And this was only $30.
I think I didn't go with the super high price one. So
did you get the used one?
I think
to save a couple of bucks, I had to clean some fecal material off of it.
No,
but
they
I
always-
saved $3, so I just had to clean a little poo off.
Open box.
That's what Yola would do. She's very cheap.
I am too.
Yeah.
I think the expensive ones you can choose warm or cold water.
That's what I want. I don't want cold water shooting up my butt.
But in the morning when you when
you.
it's time to wake up, when you're trying to wake up, I splash cold water on my face. That's how you get up.
Some people drink coffee. Elwood shoots cold water as anus in the morning.
He said he splashes it on his face. But could you shoot the bidet in your face? It's clean water, right?
Yeah, it's clean
That
water.
sounds like an OnlyFans.
It's toilet water. No, but here was my problem. So I first set it up, and then I was like, I don't know how to test it, because you don't want to sit down and test it, because if it's not correct.
Honey, come in here.
So,
look in the toilet. Is there something in there?
So I'm standing on the side of it, and I actually turned the nozzle, and I was like, I'll just go to the lowest setting. How bad could it be?
I thought out into the room.
I thought it would be like a school water fountain.
Yeah,
where it
like
just kind of, boop, they never had enough. So I turn it on. It shoots across the room, hits the wall.
Oh my God!
I'm screaming. My wife was like, "That is why I am never going to use that thing."
No, but they're wonderful. They
I'm
really
coming
are.
over.
I don't understand.
Is that weird?
I don't understand. No, you're not going to use this bidet.
I want to come over and use this bidet.
When we get to a resort and there's the separate bidet, it looks kind of like a toilet, but without a seat.
Exactly.
And it has but I don't understand. Why is there not this is a European thing. Like the hotels I'm looking at for Rome, all that, but you stand and straddle it, or what are you supposed to do on those? I don't understand those.
I was at one of those resorts for couples.
Yeah.
I was there, and they had one there.
I think you just bend over and touch your toes.
No, it's really weird. You have to straddle it and face the wall. So you're not facing the bathroom. You actually have to go down like this, and then the nozzle's here. So you
face the opposite way, and then you control the.
Yep.
I don't know why it's not in the toilet. Why don't they just do it? So this one you got, how hard was it to install? There's a hose, I'm assuming, that you have to hook up to the water behind the toilet and run it in there. And I want the heated water. I don't want, I want to be able to control the water. You got the El Cheapo. If it works out well, you'll upgrade.
Yes, 100%. I mean, for $40, I said it was worth a try.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, my wife
literally give it a shot.
No,
right up your anus. Yeah.
But it was like getting it in there was only $40. I feel like I'm a plumber now because as a man, I felt like, oh my God, I'm a plumber.
I'd have to have you come over and do it because I'd be afraid to.
Yeah, like is this what it looks like? This is the one that I just clicked on. Is that it? Kind of similar.
Lux Bidet is the
Lux
one I
Bidet.
Lux Bidet. There it is. That's the one. Those are the controllers.
Oh,
there it is. There you go.
Congratulations.
I actually took
Will you help
pictures.
install a bidet at my house?
Yeah, I want to. Will you come over and do it at my house?
Well, I was thinking about putting one here in the guy's bathroom.
Let's do that. Let's put it in the men's room. We'll work it out here and we'll see if it works. We're gonna have to put a splash, guard on the far wall for people that just are dicking around in there and don't know what they're doing. But let's put it here and try it out here. I'll chip in. And then if it works well here, you could have a side hustle installing bidets at all your subordinates' houses.
And making that big money. That's plumber rates. Can I charge plumber
rates? You're
rates?
not a plumber. You're not getting plumber rates. You're getting a case of beer.
Congrats on the promotion, by the way.
Yeah, congrats on the promotion. You now clean the anuses of your subordinates.
But I feel like that would be big when like guests come in or bands or clients. They're always going to remember that. Oh, 95 Will Rock, they got my ass clean. Day in their bathroom.
Want to play Studio East? Why are the acoustics good? No, I end up with a clean anus. All right. The last band in Studio East was Plush.
Yeah,
I'm like 20 years old. 20-year-old little girls. Well, they're playing Studio East, and after the show, Tom goes up to him and goes, "Hey, girls, want to go to the bathroom? We got a butt cleaner. Ignore the red light." I made fun of bidets, and we stayed at the Aria in Vegas, and I mocked it when we got there. And by the end of the trip, I wanted to steal it and take it. But it was high tech, man. It had temperature control and a fan.
Well, that's what Billy was saying, that the one that he has, he texted in and said that, temperature control on the water, a dryer.
Yeah. Toilet paper is antiquated. We need to. I tried to get a hold of Elroy. He won't talk to us. I texted me, said he's busy now. Can't talk about the fact that was January 26th of last year that bit went in. The rewind category here, the vault. And so we're coming up on a year and the unfulfilled bidet promise by our boss, who promised we'd have squeaky clean buttholes, and we don't. Well, I mean, I don't. Yours might be okay.
Mine's good.
So anyway, we'll try and get a hold of him. Billy, thanks for calling and sharing your important family news with us. It is Open Phone Thursday. If you have something you want to talk about, anything, I think we've proven that now. 800-223-9510. Talk or text. We haven't checked the text line yet. I got a call on hold. That person's been there for 13 minutes now. We do have an open phone line, 800-223-9510. Talk or text for Open Phone Thursday. It's 8:21.
66 and sunny today, 43 overnight, 76 mostly sunny for tomorrow. It is 56 in Racine, and my computer just is blank. But it does say 56 in Racine, so we'll just go with that.
Congratulations.
60 in DeKalb. The rest of the cities in the middle, I have no temperature.
The rest of the cities are void of temperature. Go outside, you'll be like, I feel nothing. This is very odd. Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. We'll do that. Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to the Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. Better night tomorrow night. Last week, we were stuck at the Port of Blarney, which I wouldn't say stuck. We had a great time. I had 2 listeners I was going to make wrestle for concert tickets. I always figured out a way to make the best of it. They backed out at the last minute.
What?
They're all talk about wrestling for concert tickets, and when it comes time to do it, they back out. But tomorrow night, Blarney Allen, I don't know. We'll see what you got to do for tickets. We got Summerfest tickets. Well, actually, just draw. Live music starting at 8, the Buzzworthies, and then at 9, our broadcast begins. $5 Fridays, $5 food specials, $5 aluminum pints of Miller Lite. And you get $5 off that shuttle. If you don't have a boat, you can hop on the shuttle at the Port of Blarney, Grass Lake Road west of 59 and save $5 for $5 Fridays. So see you at Blarney Island, a mile away from reality, tomorrow night. Port of Blarney, Grass Lake Road west of 59 for the shuttle again. And it's Rockin' the Chain tomorrow night at Blarney Island with Miller Lite and Will Rock. SinusandSnoringMD.com. Sinus and SnoringMD.com. You go over there and you find out everything they do for you. It's sinuses and snoring. If you got sleep apnea, they can help you with that. Snoring, obviously, it's in the name. Allergies, bad allergies this year, right now. Find out what you're allergic to instead of masking it with over-the-counter stuff that just masks the symptoms. Actually treat the allergy with immunotherapy. You go in, they give you a test, takes about 15 minutes to get the results. Test is really nothing, piece of cake. And then they know what you're actually allergic to. They treat that, and it's a thing of the past. SinusandSnoringMD.com can do that for you. And when the allergies go away, that also fixes a lot of the other things we're talking about. Otherwise, they can do invasive and non-invasive surgical and non-surgical treatments for, it's like anything in your ear, nose, and throat. They got a camera. They'll show you what the problem is. They'll diagnose it. They'll talk to you about the solutions. And it is all non-invasive treatments, surgical and non-surgical treatments for all things sinus and snoring. Find out more on the website. What is it? SinusandSnoringMD.com. I am all over the place today. It's just a day. I'm having a day.
Well, you got the stress test. And I'm sure you're stressing about that. You can't have any coffee. Is there any other dietary restrictions?
Yes, there's a list of things and words that I don't understand. I didn't, they gave me medicine to make me feel better and then gave me these instructions for the stress test that said, don't take the medicine. And I'm like, if I need the medicine, so you want me to fail the stress test? Well, you're hoping that you'll flop over dead on the treadmill, sir. And then there's a treadmill involved.
They want to know, what your heart is without the medicine.
Broken. Literally and figuratively broken. I can give you the damn answer. Boy, I'm a lot of fun to listen to on the radio. Hi, Will Rock. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Waka waka. Who's this?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
What are you?
It's Luke, Lake in the Hills.
Luke, Lake in the Hills. What can we do for you?
Two things. One, thank you, Leah, for the public service announcement. I will be driving through Nevada next week, and I will be on the eye out for crickets.
Do not hit the cricket slime.
Watch out for the cricket
There's a
sludge.
man out there throwing crickets at the ground violently. He's got to get 8,000 before it'll take you out. So, all right.
I will report back and see how many.
Please do.
I can't wait to hear your story of cricket sludge, Luke. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Second thing, I have to take a stress test every year because I have a bad heart also.
Naughty
I have my heart valve replaced. I'm actually part pig. I got my heart valve replaced with a pig valve.
Yeah. Do you eat bacon?
Yeah. I do. It's cannibalism now.
Because a little bastard saved your life and you eat them. You return the favor of them saving your life with a pig valve by eating them.
I got to replenish the pig cells every now and then.
It's dead already.
Don't stress the stress test.
It's not dead already. It's dead because they killed it to use it. It's not dead already. It didn't die a natural death after a long and prosperous life with its family.
But
it's surrounded by its
it's
piglets.
keeping me alive. So.
Right. But if Luke doesn't eat it or use it, someone else will. So you may as well
stop. That's flawed logic. If we all stop, then they'll stop killing them.
It's not going to happen.
I love bacon. I don't care. If I need a pig valve, give me the pig valve and I will roll around in bacon. But I think that's why I need the pig valve in the first place. Kind of a self-fulfilling. All right. Man. What is so explain stress?
I was born with a bad heart.
Yeah. I just got one last week. I just got given one last week. What now? Listen, what is so you walk on the treadmill and they give you an EKG and they look at your heart.
You don't walk. They start you off. They put you on the giant monitor. Wire you all up with all the monitors everywhere.
Oh no!
Then you run on the. Then you walk real slow.
Okay.
Then you walk a little faster and faster.
Oh boy!
You run until.
Oh no!
You run until you can't run anymore.
Well, now I declare now as I can. According to Leah, I don't run. So
I saw you run once.
Lay down really quick on the bed next to the stress test so they can take an echocardiogram of your heart to make sure it's beating correctly.
Yeah.
It took about 20 minutes and I was out of there.
All right.
Not hard. I got to do it every year now. So.
All right.
Easy.
How long? So when they say, I got a question.
Yeah.
When they say run until you can't, like run until you physically can't, like you're about to pass, because there's there's a point. Like I just did the Murph over the weekend, and there's a point. There's a point where I was running, and I was like, I can't run anymore. But there's also a point when you are a runner that you just run through that, and you get like a second win.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do. They'll be standing there going, "Oh my God!"
They don't want you to do that. They just want to get your heart.
No, I'm doing an Ironman. I'm bringing a small pool with me. I'm gonna swim a mile. I'll have a bicycle in there. I'll run. I'll be lifting weights. They'll be like, no, sir, stop. I'll be like, I just can't. I'm enjoying this bull so much that I can't. I did the marathon over the weekend. Thanks for calling, Luke. I appreciate it.
Man.
Stress test. Can I just die in peace, alone, not surrounded by my piglets? We have a bit called Pigs on the Run.
Oh,
The hell could that be?
I don't know. Let's find out.
All right. I'm here for it. Should we play it?
Sure.
All right.
Pigs on
Pigs
the
on the
run.
run. Pigs on the run.
This will be exciting. I know that you
John
were.
the Cracker we're not playing it. It
No.
already sucks.
Okay.
All right. Now we know.
That was a bad idea.
I made my stress level go up now. Here's Nickelback on Will Rock. Run on a treadmill. Nickelback on Will Rock. It's open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Talk or text. Hey there, who's this?
Hey, Tom. Hey, Leah. This is Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Pat? What's up with you, Pat?
Hey, so last night on YouTube, got a recommendation for one of your guilty pleasures, baby metal. Does Leah know?
I love
about
baby metal. I
know
love
Baby
baby
Metal.
metal. The one song I want chocolate or give me chocolate. Where it's like and then like the band members can be
Nailed it.
replaced because they have masks on.
Mhm.
It's just about the three girls. It's Japanese pop baby metal but it's metal but Japanese. I'm gonna play it. Songs that get Tom fired. Coming up, we'll do Gimme Chocolate. So what did you think?
Oh, so the new song, I guess it came out about a week ago, or at least the music video did. It's Electric Callboy with Baby Metal. The song name is like Ratat Tata or something like that. It's a pretty solid song, but it just made me think like, oh, Open Phone Thursday, bring up conversation. I don't know, maybe get someone else to listen to music. It's
You're
kind of a
trying to
change up
trick
from-
me into playing Baby
And
Metal.
and it worked.
And I'm
Wow.
already on. We're doing it next for songs that get Tom fired, okay? But I'm not
Sounds
playing
good,
the new
sounds
one.
good.
I'm playing the classic. I don't know the new one yet. I don't know if it's any good. You know, Gimme Chocolate, right? Is it as good as Gimme Chocolate?
It's different. Electric Callboy used to be called Eskimo Cowboy. They had to change the name for reasons.
Obviously.
But if you've ever heard that band, they have some solid songs as well.
All right. Thank you for calling with the information. As long as you get Tom fired, Baby Metal coming up. Before that, we're going to hear Leah. If you're going to the store and you want to save a little, you got to clip some coupons. Unless you're Leah, there's an entirely different system for that. And we will hear that coming up next.
66 and sunny today, 43 overnight, 76 and mostly sunny for tomorrow. It is, wait for it.
You know, we do the weather forecast 8 times an hour. Right?
Yes, Tom, I know.
So what, like previous people, no names. We put the temperatures on a post-it note.
Okay. And that is
So
what this is.
what's
Don't
our
be a
ha-
dick.
What's our hang up? I'm not being a dick. I'm trying to help you do your
No,
job.
I know, but you
better
do it
than
'cause you're sarcastically.
sucking.
Yeah.
What? No.
Okay.
What?
I'm getting the updated temperatures of what it is right now on a map. And sometimes when you
You
come
sound like
to
Miss
me,
Teen South Carolina right now about
Sometime-
maps.
yeah,
Because some people don't have
don't
maps.
play that
with
because that's not how I sound right now. But the map that has the temperatures on there, it takes a while for our internet to update it every once in a while. So,
Okay.
and that's what it was doing. It was
That's the
updating the
problem.
temperature.
All right.
Okay. I could just pull it out of my ass and make it up like previous co-hosts did. So, but I'm actually getting it.
Yes, but
So,
you don't need to do
anyway.
that. You still have this job, so there's no need to pull anything out of your ass to get paid.
It is 60 in Antioch and 55 in Highland Park. And I do not have the why that you're going to ask me in this story. So you're going to have to come up with why is this guy doing what he's doing?
Okay.
All right. That is on the way next after the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update,
I speak nut jobs, so yeah.
which is brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 118. The demand for skilled journeyman plumbers is high. Go to ualocal118.com. Someone just fart?
No.
I swear I just heard
Smell or sound?
sound. I swear I just heard a fart.
Okay.
Like through.
No, I did not. Make a fart sound.
Didn't
Did
fart.
you? I did
No,
not.
I didn't fart.
You're just hearing random phantom fart sounds. Can we go back to the part where you don't know the temperature? That seemed like better broadcasting.
Okay. Chabrel Wester, 29 of Waukegan, faces multiple charges after threatening a person with a metal pole and breaking into Elite Motors to steal a Lexus. Wester.
How does someone threaten someone with a, hey, I've got a metal pole.
I'm going to hit you over the head
I'm
with
going to
it.
hit you with it.
Or-
Was it a larger? What kind of? I mean, what
I did
metal
have a-
pole? Was it a broomstick or
Picture
was it
not attached.
Was it a light pole or
Picture not attached.
a metal pole?
Just says metal pole.
I'm going robbing. I want
I
to
have
steal
a
a
metal-
luxury car. I'm going to get a
yeah,
metal pole.
here's my metal. Well, it
all
worked.
the knives were taken.
I don't know.
All right.
It worked. Wester, detained in Lake County Jail now,
Sounds
was
like
arrested
It didn't work.
after a police pursuit involving the stolen vehicle. It did work because she got the stolen
Okay.
vehicle. She admitted to the theft and is scheduled for a preliminary hearing on June 12th.
All right. Exactly. Assault. What are you in for? Assault with a metal pole. All right.
And stealing a Lexus. WIIL Rock Sports, that is brought to you by Pritch Chimney Service. Chimney leaking? Call Pritz today for a free estimate. The Brewers down the Chicago Cubs 10-6. That series wraps up today. The Blue Jays beat the slumping Chicago White Sox 3-1. Sox are off today before opening a series against the Brewers this weekend.
I went to the Brewers Cubs last night with the boys from Royal Bliss. Can I tell you, it was an incredible baseball game.
It sounded like it.
There were people like diving and catching the
Well,
ball.
there was like
and there was
there was a five-run inning.
There was
yeah.
there was a home run.
Some
The
home
Cubs
runs,
had a
yeah.
home run ball that was
Yeah.
stolen back from the guy at straightaway center. It was a
Mhm.
400 foot wall. The hit was probably like a 401
Yeah.
foot hit. The guy reached up and pulled it back in.
Damn.
Same guy dove a couple of times. The first baseman for the Brewers, however, couldn't seem to get a handle on the ball. We thought maybe it was buttered. They kept getting rid of it. Me and Brian, the baseball, were like, is there butter on the ball? Because
it
it looked like
happens.
he was pooping baseballs to the first baseman. Then he'd be like, where'd that
no.
ball go? So, yeah, it's very strange. But a great game.
But still
great
won,
game.
so.
Great game.
NHL playoffs, Edmonton Oilers beat the Dallas Stars to even the Western Conference final. Calder Cup, Milwaukee Admirals edged the Coachella Valley Firebirds 2-1. And finally, yeah, I need you to speak crazy here and tell me what's going on.
My language. It's my second language.
A New Mexico man, he was arrested for indecent exposure after climbing up a Transformer statue and getting naked not once, but 2 times.
Pause for a second.
Mm-hmm.
A Transformer statue like
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. So they have a statue of Bumblebee
in New York.
In New York.
Or New Mexico, sorry.
In New Mexico. One of the news.
Some
All
new.
right. Not New Carolina
No.
or New Michigan. No. So he's in New Mexico. Might be New York. Not sure. There's a statue of Bumblebee because of back in the early 1800s when people don't realize Bumblebee
was founded
Yeah,
in
he founded
New Mexico.
New
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is him paying respect because maybe it was Bumblebee Day. I don't know. A witness was talking about seeing him climb the statue and disrobing because he was originally wearing a bunny suit. That is until he zipped the bunny suit down and had it around his ankles and was just completely naked on top of Bumblebee. So,
and you want the why?
I want the why.
You
There's
look at
no
me
why.
and
That's
you think,
the end of the
wow,
story.
this is something that Tom will know why.
Well, because you asked me why, and that was literally the story. That's all that I was given.
all
That's
right.
all she wrote.
All right. Then why is because he's a nut job is why. And also, who doesn't want to have sex with the robot from space that founded New Mexico might be New York. So, right? Because I'm hard up is the reason. The guy climbed the pole and tried to hump a bumblebee.
And everyone knows bunnies like bumblebees.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. We've explained it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's 3 minutes of my life I'm never going to get back. Coming up next, how to save some money at the store with Leah.
Oh.
That is on the way. And then Corso in a little while will explain the 95 Will Rock 3 lockbox clues that he gave because his key has been found. That's all on the way on Will Rock. this when we go to the grocery store. I'm one of them. I do it.
You have a
pretty
grape.
much.
You
Not
have a
always.
grape.
What?
You have a grape.
I do have a grape. I
Yeah.
think that number is higher though, right?
No, I've never done that before. I think that's so gross.
I think you get to taste the grapes because you can get bad grapes, and if they didn't want us tasting them, put them in a bag or some type of.
They are in a bag.
Yeah. Well, put them in
But
a
they're
bag that does
open.
not have a zipper opening and grapes falling out of it. I'm just doing a public service here, getting the soon-to-be random loose grapes.
Should you be able to pick up an apple and take a
yes.
bite of the apple
I
and
eat a
see?
banana the whole time I'm shopping. I'm
The
eating
whole
a banana
time?
going, nom, nom, and then I get up there and I put it on the little scale thing. I'm
Joel did a thing years ago where the kids got a banana or an apple, a free one,
When
while
you're
you're
that's smart.
while you're doing the shopping. It
I
was
had-
kind of a good idea.
I had a steak last time. I was
Yeah,
a
of
little
course.
rare, but it was delicious. Just walking around with a fillet in my hand, not the cut ones, but the whole tenderloin.
tenderloin.
I was walking around with a tenderloin in one hand, just gnawing on it. Hey, you guys know where the cereal aisle is? Oh, it's good.
So DIY sampling, not the
there's
answer.
no sampling in there.
Clip-on cooping.
The clip-on cooping is what you just said. They do the clip-on cooping. I don't speak imbecile, so I can't. If somebody hit you in the head with a 2x4, you just said
confidently-
clip-on cooping.
I confidently just said that. Like that was actually
Clip-on
wow.
cooping.
Clip-on cooping.
I don't think anybody. I think that number is 0. The number of people who do clip-on cooping. You're done. On the text line, somebody said, "Squeeze the Charmin." I like that one. That was a good one. I like that. There's a ton of them. This one says, "Start cussing out other customers silently in your head because they can't use/push a shopping cart."
Or they just.
I believe in that. I'm like, if you're stopping to get something, don't put your cart in the middle of the aisle.
Middle of the damn aisle.
People are oblivious to the fact that other citizens exist.
Everyone's oblivious to everyone.
That's not true. I try and be super courteous and
I
stay out
know.
of people's way and help people. And
Majority,
help
half
them with
of
their
people,
coupon
though.
clipping. That's what my people do is coupon clipping. Also not the answer.
What did I say again?
Clip-on cooping. Clip-on cooping. What is that even like? I don't even know what that is. How do you do that? I've never. Show me that next time you do it. I'd like to see what that is. Clip-on, since you're the only one who does it. Over half of us go down every aisle when we go to the grocery store.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
If I go and I have a list, even if there's aisles I don't need it, I'll go down every aisle. If I'm going to get like 2 things, I'll go get them.
I went to 2 grocery stores yesterday. One, I avoided a couple of the aisles, which is Aldi, and you
got to stay out of the aisle of shame.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dangerous. I did not stay out of that though. I got towels. I got some towels from
There you go.
the aisle
Aisle
of shame.
Yeah. All right.
But no, I go around the outside, the perimeter. Where
Around the
get-
outside?
Yeah, around the outside.
Around the outside.
Mhm.
That's where the best clip-on cooping is.
Whatever,
Again,
you
boys and
don't know me.
girls, we are professional broadcasters, microphone, audio equipment.
All of that.
Got a tower, all that stuff. So don't try this at home. We're professionals.
I don't know what's going on with my internet today, but we'll just.
Yes, it's the internet.
It is the internet.
Absolutely the internet.
It is.
Damn
Clip-on
internet.
cooping.
Made me say clip-on cooping.
Whatever.
Damn you, internet. You and your clip-on cooping.
It's going to be a day.
Mornings will rock. Open Phone Thursday with Tom and Leah.
If you borrow my electric bike, Anderson, I'm talking to you, Hat, my husband, I want it returned, not dead. You returned my
Charge it.
bike dead.
So you just plug it right into
Yeah,
the wall,
but
right?
he needs to set that up because then I went to go ride my bike and I was like, it wasn't
No, I'm
ready.
saying
and
when he brings it back,
Mhm.
plug it in.
Plug it in.
Plug
But then
it
don't
in, plug it in.
plug it in. Is that a song?
It's for air fresheners.
Oh, well, I'm talking
This is
about
not
my
an air freshener.
No,
Have
this
you ever
is
smelled you after you ride?
Oh, I smell like a wet dog sometimes if it's really hot out.
Noted.
Noted. Don't get near me if I'm riding my bike. Antioch Cyclery, that's where I picked up my electric bike.
That's
and
actually
they have
their catchface now.
Yeah.
Want to smell like a wet dog? Come to Antioch Cyclery. We'll make you smell like a wet dog. And your little dog, too. Na, 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 na.
They do have baskets that you can put your little dog
Get
in.
in there and then get you my pretty.
And they have exercise bikes. So if you're actually looking to get a workout, like a stationary exercise bike, they have all
That does not
bikes.
sound.
No, not in your
I'm going
list
to
of
ride a
things to
bike.
do.
I'm going to go
You're
somewhere.
going to go places. Antioch Cyclery, downtown Antioch, they really do have so many different kinds of bikes for all different ages. And kids, they grow so fast, it's hard to buy a new bike. Spend all that money on a kid that you know is going to grow out of it in a couple of years, especially if you don't have another one to hand it down to. So you can shop their used bikes as well,
Or
accessories.
just get knocked up.
Well, that too. Clothing. Don't start. My ovaries hurt. I kind of want another baby.
Oh my God.
Not to have to hand bikes down to, but anyhow, cyclery. Yes, clothing.
Go to Antioch Cyclery if you want to
Downtown
smell like a
Antioch.
wet dog
No,
or get
no,
knocked out.
no.
It's a
Neither
good
of those
place.
things. Downtown Antioch off of Main
They
Street.
have bikes and
They have
electric bikes and tricycles and
Mhm.
giant bikes, and it's a delightful place. And nobody got pregnant in the commissioning of this commercial.
Thank
There
you.
you go. It came back. It came back.
Yes, the internet sucks today.
It hates baby metal.
Mhm.
All right, there's songs that get Tom fired. I give up. This is just how my life is. Computer, stop. Anyway, open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Part of baby metal. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
Hi, Tom. This is Roy from Crystal Lake. Good morning, Leah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Roy. What's up?
So happy, Roy.
Yeah. Tom, I wanted to apologize because last week here I was talking about how I've been married for 34 years and how wonderful my wife is, not knowing the things you were going through, and I'm truly sorry.
All right, Roy, I hold no ill will toward your happiness. I was married once for 25 years. It didn't take. There was better out there apparently. That didn't work either.
As one of the tens of listeners, I wanted to ask, how are you doing?
My heart is
Not
broken
well.
physically and mentally, but I'll be okay, Roy. I know that because I have people like you to call and rub salt in my wounds on a 50,000 watt radio station. So thank you for bringing up my personal suffering. No, I'm fine. I'm whatever.
He's gonna be all right.
Yeah, there were just standards that I could not meet. I don't think, so whatever.
Well, I think I can speak on behalf of the tens of listeners and say we love you,
Nice.
and we really want you to
Great,
make
Roy.
it through this because you are the best in the morning. I don't care about Schmiegel and Beagle or anybody else.
That's good.
You
I
guys
have
rock.
work. I have work, Roy. The way my life is going, chances are I'm going to get the axe any day now, and then that'll be it for me.
No, that's not gonna
This is what I have now.
They're done axing.
This is what I have.
until next
They
month.
are done axing until next month. So I've got a month, Roy. It's going to be a glorious one. It'll be treadmills and heartbreak. So thank you for that.
That would be the dumbest thing Alpha Media could ever
Well,
do.
that's the mission statement. No, I think things are fine here. We're having a great time on the radio. No, I think we're good. I think we're good here, Roy. I think we're good. And this is my bucket. My friend Randy taught me that you have 3 buckets. You have your work bucket, you have your relationship bucket, and you have your friend bucket. And 2 of my buckets are very full. Another one has gotten kicked over.
There was a hole in it. Wasn't today
There was a hole, dear
in your
Liza,
bucket day?
Dear Liza, yes, I have. Was it today or yesterday?
It was
Hole in your
today.
bucket day. It's hole in your bucket day, and I got a bucket that's got a rusty bottom. Apparently, I just keep picking up the wrong bucket. I got to figure out, So, but Roy, thank you for your kind words and rubbing salt in my wounds, and I appreciate it.
Well, you take care of yourself,
All
brother.
right.
We care about you.
Thank you, Roy. Thank you, Roy. I'm good. Don't worry about me.
You
Good.
should hear what Quinn has to say.
What does Quinn have to say?
She actually, out of nowhere last night, was like very concerned about you, but then told me that you're going to be okay.
I'm going to be okay.
And that you deserve the best.
'Cause I is kind.
She said
and I
that.
is smart and I is important.
She's 8.
She's a very nice
She's
young
very
lady who
wise bat.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's getting married today, by the way. I just want to say
Well, now
congratulations
Quinn's
to my
off the
daughter.
market. I was so
Well, that was never going to even out.
well. Eventually, I think I had to be like 200.
Yeah.
And then I can marry Quinn. She seems to like me more than anyone else.
She does.
She's married like somebody at school.
Yeah, there's
or-
a wedding that I'm not invited to. It's kids only, but young Gerald is giving her away, and there's a whole thing.
Who is she married? It's not one of the teachers, is it?
No,
Because that's
no.
going around.
No, not there.
It's one of the other children. Have you
Mhm.
met was it a boy? Is it a girl?
It's a boy.
puppy?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know
a
what kid's
boy.
married.
Yeah, she's marrying a boy.
Yeah.
I feel
Does
like
he
this
know
is
it?
he knows. He's down. He's ready to marry my daughter.
Give me some of that Quinn. I want to marry her so she doesn't kill me.
Yeah, I only know of him because I've like volunteered in the classroom and stuff. And then I
You
saw
like-
him yesterday
you
at
like
field
him?
day. We'll see if it sticks.
All right. Does he have a job? No. He's 8.
No, they're going to end
Okay.
up living in my basement.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, congratulations to my daughter.
Won't let them stay after they graduate from high school. They'll
Never leave. Yeah.
Until they're 30 almost. All right. There's more of Tom's life.
We don't have to talk about it. Or do you want to? Would it help?
Do I owe you $300 an hour? Problem with therapy is they make it last an hour. Well, it's expensive. We can only have the virtual version with our insurance. She's a nice lady. She's in Texas. But right around the hour mark is where you finally start to figure stuff out.
Time's up.
And it's time's up. And I think that's by design. So it's like you got to go
So you
back
have to
next
come
time.
back, yeah.
But it's good. It's nice to unload on somebody. I don't think anybody wants me unloading on the radio here. Let's be happy, joy.
Okay.
Let's do some fart
Waka waka.
jokes. No phone calls right now, so at least my work bucket just got kicked over. Nobody likes this bull anyway either. So work sucks. Personal life sucks, but at least I have my health. Oh wait, no.
You have a lot of friends.
Yeah. All right. What do we? It's time for the news. Here's Leah with some death and gloom. 902.
Not going to be gloomy today, though. Sunny, 66 for a high, 43 overnight, 76 and mostly sunny for tomorrow. It's 63 in Antioch, 62 in Palatine.
Earlier this morning, Leah pointed out that according to the creepy quotient, half your age plus 7, you can date that or older and you're fine, or younger. I said 36 is my age. I can date 36 and it's fine.
Yeah.
And then we did the math, and Leah pointed out, or 102, and it's not creepy for her. So if you're an octogenarian, join me tonight at Keefe Reef. I'll help you from your car to your chair. And
I think she's going to need more than
they
that.
have good food there. I'll blend it up for you, and depends. And we'll try and keep the music low. Tonight, 95 WIIL Rock finds your beach bar tour with Corona, part of the 95 WIIL Rock 95 Days of Summer. Got Corona on special. Got your chance to qualify for the Cabin Fever Getaway, Def Leppard, and Journey tickets. Things start at 7 tonight at Keefe Reef, 176 at Burton's Bridge in McHenry.
And it's not often that a judge actually gets to witness someone committing a crime in real time while reviewing their case, but it happened. And I have audio of it that is on the way for you next after the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. A Lake Barrington man, Mark Dembski, 56, was killed in a motorcycle crash on Roberts Road when his Harley struck a tree after leaving the roadway. Emergency responders found Dembski dead at the scene. Toxicology reports are pending while the crash remains under investigation. Jeffrey Cook, 57, and Jessica Walsh, 29, both of Lake in the Hills, have been charged with child abduction after taking their 5-year-old daughter from the DCFS building in Woodstock. Police were alerted of the abduction on May 28th and swiftly located the pair hiding with their child at home. The child was evaluated at the hospital as a precaution and is now under the care of DCFS, while Cook and Walsh remain in custody pending investigation. WIIL Rock Sports. It is brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Brewers down the Chicago Cubs 10-6. That series wraps up today. The Blue Jays beat the slumping Chicago White Sox 3-1. Sox off for the day, or I think they're always off, but they're opening a series against the Brewers this weekend. NHL playoffs, Edmonton Oilers, they beat the Dallas Stars, evening the Western Conference Final. In Calder Cup, Milwaukee Admirals edged by the Coachella Valley Firebirds 2-1.
Calder Cup.
Calder.
Colder sounds like they're getting a cup from a furniture store.
Calder.
The Calder's Cup. Now with
Calder
a love seat and ottoman included.
Calder Cup.
Calder Cup.
Calder Cup. I don't know why I change the way I say it sometimes.
Okay.
And finally, is it though? It isn't often that a judge actually gets to witness someone committing a crime, right? Usually you're in front of the judge and it's after the crime's already been committed. But this judge got to witness it in real time while reviewing the case. A 44-year-old man in Michigan, he was attending a virtual court hearing regarding his suspended license. And in the Zoom meeting, this is what happened.
Thank you, Leah, for finding the one news story that could make me feel better about being me. Watch for me later today on my way to my stress test, pulled over at the side of the roadway, getting tased and handcuffed because hold my beer. If you need electric work done, IBEW 150 electricians are the most highly trained electrical workforce in Lake County. If you're in Lake County and you're getting work done, make sure the guys doing it are employed. They employ electricians that have completed that 5-year registered apprenticeship program. All OSHA certified, drug-free workforce, and the industry leader in installing new green energy electrical systems. You need residential work done, commercial, industrial, manufacturing, whatever it is. If it's an IBEW Local 150 electrician, you know the work is going to get done right. IBEW 150 electricians complete that apprenticeship program, and they get it done right. Make sure the electricians on your job are IBEW Local 150 guys. How can you do that? Find a contractor that uses the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 150 in Lake County at IBEW150.org. Corso's here, 95 Low Rock 3 Lock Box, presented by AHW. The webpage says key 3 Lock Box key 2 and reason behind it, but it means, here's key 3. Okay. All right.
Corso with his handwritten. I can't with you. Corso can't type. Did you know Corso can't type?
So he handwrites things?
Everything.
I can't, listen, I can't.
You can't write.
I can't write, so I type everything. So between him and me,
I'm old school.
Yeah.
I can't with you.
So your clues, let's just run through them quick for the first 2 weeks. And you're all like, oh, nobody found my key because your clues were garbage.
They weren't garbage.
But you're not supposed to just do garbage clues. That's why our keys get found. You can't say, oh, carpet. What does it mean? It means that I'm standing in carpet while I'm writing the clues.
Hey, you know what? I think I did
that
pretty
for
good.
all the clues and then go, oh, nobody found my key. I'm so clever. You're not clever. You're cheating.
I didn't cheat at all. Believe me, I looked for these keys in the past, so I know how it goes.
Okay. He was. I think you're the first 3 Lock Box key hider who actually was a contestant. And you said when you were a contestant, you got close a couple of times.
I
right?
got really close, and I almost got divorced a couple times too, trying to find that key.
Too much effort into it, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Let's look at your clues. You want to go chronological? Or are we gonna break them down?
So here's the thing, though. I did hide that key, and I didn't realize. So my son came with me, and I threatened him with his life that if he ever told anybody about the key, But then I took a picture of it, and when I got back, he's like, "Dad, do you realize you put it right next to poison ivy?" I'm like, "No, I did not." So yesterday,
did anybody get poison ivy? Did we hear from anybody?
I hope not. I went out there yesterday, and some guy was looking for a key, and I had some lotion with me.
Okay.
And making sure he didn't get it.
The park keeps getting creepier and creepier.
I heard who found it this morning.
A little calamine for you. Let me rub that on you. So there was poison ivy at the bottom of the tree in the Dunes Park or whatever in Kenosha. Monday, squeeze the teat.
Had nothing to do with Wisconsin.
Nothing to do with Wisconsin, and that's what the guy got out of it. And we always have clues. I've had clues where the clue, what they got out of it, led them exactly.
We were talking about that.
And it was wrong. It wasn't what I meant, and it worked. So it actually meant the key was in the Milky Way. The next one is isotropic, which is the observable universe. Well played. Earth. Oh, there we go. Day 2, you said double team it. 2 ways to enter the Kenosha sand dunes. Double team it.
See, I was already getting there.
What else? What are our highlights?
Lucky Steph.
Key is in a tree because trees have erections.
Most of them. Well, this one didn't. It had holes.
It did have holes, but it was straight up.
All right, because trees are wooden and hard, I guess. One of 12. Wisconsin is one of 12 states in the Midwest.
See, I was trying to throw people off with that because you could either look at Illinois or Wisconsin on that one.
The Mrs. rubs it.
Same thing.
The Mississippi borders
Wisconsin and Illinois.
BBW. Big brown wood. The key is in a tree. Technically, I don't think it's brown. West of the pond, Lake Michigan. Not buttery smooth. The key is behind bark, which isn't smooth.
That's because Wayne was working that night, so I had to throw that one in there.
WIIL, key is near the border. Feel the girth. The key is near the bottom of the tree.
Well, yeah, the girth of the tree.
All right. What else? What are your highlights? You got anything? What else? You got any other ones you're really proud of that you want to explain?
Yeah, I was proud of them all.
Okay.
I really
if you want to
was.
see them all, they are on 95wheelrock.com right now. Just scroll down where it
I
says.
like rolling free from last week
What was
because there's
that?
no tolls in Wisconsin.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
That's
that was a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
You actually did very good. We're just a little salty because your key lasted longer than ours. And I would
Mhm.
say his quality of clues was about equal to ours as far as the findability of
No,
the
I
key.
think you just went online and just looked up some numbers and you threw it out there. I mean, come on.
That's what it was, Corso.
Right.
That's what. Do you want to hide one next year?
I don't know.
It's a lot
This
of
was
work.
a lot of. This was a lot
Yeah,
more
a
work
lot
than
of
when I used to
handwriting.
look.
Really? Yeah,
for
it's
them.
work. There's work involved. with
Look
this
at
thing.
all of his handwriting.
Notes. He's got charts and graphs.
I took keyboarding class once in high
one
school.
of those,
That was it.
It's one of those movies where you go in and Nicolas Cage has got pictures on the wall and red pieces of yarn connecting them, and he's just reciting something over and over. Girth, find the girth, find the girth, find the girth. I gotta find. It's like you're obsessed with it. So
Hey, by the way, Tom, good luck on your stress test today.
thank you.
I had one.
I didn't
I'm only
study.
49% blocked, so I'm
Did you
good.
pat? Really?
Yeah, I had a catheterization done.
For your heart?
Yeah.
Well, this is sounding better and better. Thanks for coming
Yeah,
in,
so you-
Tom. All right,
you'll be all right, man.
All right. Who's filling in on the morning
Wait
show
a second.
tomorrow?
They did it on your wrist?
Yeah, right here.
They run the thing up through your wrist to your heart.
To your heart?
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Yeah. All right.
You should
great.
probably learn how to type if you're getting stuff like that
You're
done.
right, right.
Welcome
Well,
to
why does
the
it matter?
welcome to the year 2020, whatever we're
Coming
in.
next year for 3 Lock Box. We're all dead. Leah hides 3 keys. Listen for your chance to win. ready to do the
No, bite me. All right. It is 66 and sunny
Now I have to
today.
bite you. All right.
43 overnight.
Say it
76.
again. See what happens.
You might actually bite me. 76, mostly sunny for tomorrow. It really does look like it's going to be a gorgeous weekend. It is 61 in Mundelein and 63 in Spring Grove. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock Happy Hour News. Happy if your life isn't going well. NASA's solar observatory recently detected a powerful solar flare erupting from the sun, bracing for the impact of Earth.
Yes. Yes. I'm taking you all with me.
It's classified as an X2.8 event.
That's a big one.
That's a big one, apparently.
That is a mass coronal ejection, an MCE, and it is highly juiced plasma coming at us. You're going to get suddenly, it's like we're living in a microwave here.
Oh, man.
We're
I
gonna
don't
get
want to go
juiced.
this way.
I do. Yeah. I
It
want you all
says
going with
Earth
me.
braces for impact.
Yeah.
Bring it, bitches.
Bring it. Hold my beer.
You don't have to do your stress test.
I don't have to do my stress test because we're all going to get cooked.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything about like.
They're not going to tell you.
No.
When the end is coming, we'll see signs that it's coming like that. We'll be like, oh, Jesus, the sun's doing a lot of stuff now. I hope we're okay. And then the government's like, everybody's fine. Keep
Nothing
going to
worry
work.
about, yeah.
Do not riot in the streets. Nobody start having sex with animals. It's all fine.
You
People,
don't- they're
there's
not gonna
people with
tell
a
us.
list of what they're going
Yeah.
to do when the end is
Mhm.
announced. And some people are going to do some really disturbing stuff. All I want to do is finish a few series. I'm like, I got some stuff I want to binge my way through. I want to know how it ends before we end. I just need a little heads up.
But you don't think we'll be here for that, right?
Where would we be?
Like
The
this-
end of mankind?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's overdue. Listen, we can have this a coronal ejection. We can die of global dimming. Look that one up. There's cosmic bursts that could hit the planet. There's a black hole coming for us, and we won't see it. There's
it's black.
overpopulation, global warming, climate change, if you will. I mean, people are like, that's something, but whatever. I mean, there's a giant pyroclastic flow under Yellowstone that is millions of years behind erupting. When it does, it will coat us with enough ash that the sun will be smited. Plus the fact that the North Koreans now have better nuclear weapons and their missiles are getting pretty
and
good.
they're dumping garbage on us.
Yeah, and they're dumping garbage via balloon.
Feces.
There's Ebola that'd be a great way to go.
Oh.
Everybody's eyes liquefy and their organs melt. There's that one.
Oh.
Just pick, choose. And this is what I do with my children, the little children at night. And I go, and that's how mankind ended. Sleep tight, sweetie. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And also, those are infected with the bubonic plague. So if you get bit by a bed bug, that's the end of you, pal. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even cover the asteroid. She's like, we'll knock it away. Yes, we'll send up a couple of specially rigged space shuttles that will land on the asteroid. And the last moment, Bruce Willis will save the day.
and
We'll be fine.
Ben
As long
gets
as
to
Bruce
say-
Willis is in good shape, we're fine.
Uh-oh.
Well, there you go with the
Spoiler
asteroid.
alert.
Master Truck and Trailer can get it working for you, whether it's the space shuttle or, just a trailer to pull your boat to the lake, whatever you got, your camper, your travel cargo, horse, landscape trailer, all types of work on all types of trailers and all types of hitches, electrical work, suspension work, brakes, couplers, wheels, whatever it is. They can do fabrication for you too, welding and fabrication available. If you got a specialty job you need done, they got it. You want one of those bike carriers for your car or one of those cargo carriers? They do that too. Basically, if you haul or tow or need cargo moved, Master Truck and Trailer will get the job done right. They do everything with honesty and integrity, education, knowledge, and a fair price. Find out more. Stop in and see them, Wadsworth Road, just east of Green Bay Road, Waukegan, or online at mttllc.net.
This reminds me of like those anti-drug PSAs, the ones from back in the day where the kid would
Very
say,
effective.
"Oh, yes, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs."
Smack the egg.
Yeah.
I'm like, my brain looks delicious. Put a little cheese on it, maybe some salsa, and put a piece of toast next to it. I'd like
yummy.
my brain over medium.
No, but the kid would say in it, I learned by watching you, Mom.
Yeah, what about you, Dad?
Yeah.
What about you? Shut up. I'm an adult. I can ruin my life if I want.
Leave me be.
Leave me be.
Well, this 39-year-old man in Pennsylvania, his name's Jonathan Storms. He was arrested for drunk driving, instructing. Police responded to a call about a reckless driver who'd driven a white pickup truck off the street and then, while backing up to get back onto the road, ran over the sidewalk and some traffic cones. Cops tracked down the driver and found that it was a 14-year-old boy. And Jonathan, old Uncle Johnny, was the passenger. I don't know if it's the uncle, but it sounds like the cool uncle who...
You just named him Uncle Johnny?
Uncle Johnny.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just assuming.
Cool
He's
uncle.
He's
Drunk uncle.
He said,
You drive.
Here's the case.
Don't back over anything, you jag off. I love you. My dad used to say that. I love you, you asshole. I'd get that all the time. I'd be like, I don't know what to do with this. This will take years of therapy to unpack.
Oh, but
And
he meant it.
So this kid was 14.
He was 14. I don't know
He
if
was
it's
like
his
the
uncle,
DD.
but
He was like
the Jonathan, Uncle Johnny, said that he was a family member and was teaching the kid how to drive.
His family's driving how to drive. He's 14. This asshole doesn't want to drive yet. This isn't even a stick. So shut up.
He was lit after they pulled him over.
You're a piece of lit. Dog lit.
Uncle Johnny got out of the car and he started dancing in the middle of the street.
I'll fight you too. I'll dance or fight. The option is yours. What do you want? What do you want to do? You want to dance or want to fight? Listen, Linda. Honey. So I have a story. I can take this story and I can go one better.
Okay.
You know my story?
Yeah.
You know my 14-year-old driver's story? My cousin,
no.
like, you want the story?
Yeah.
I have a story for everything.
Yes, you
my
do.
cousin was getting drunk. He was getting drunk. We had the tuxedo fitting for his wedding. It was the mall in Janesville. I remember it like it was yesterday. Me and my other little cousin was like a year younger than me or whatever. Were the ushers. So we had to go to the tuxedo fitting. Our parents dropped us off with the groom and his best men, all his stand-up guys in his wedding.
Yeah.
So it's all these guys and us. And after the tuxedo fitting, where do we go?
You go to the bar.
To the Mexican bar in the mall. To the mall Mexican bar.
Yeah.
And I found out at the age of 14 that margaritas are delicious.
Yummy.
So this is back when the drink age was 18 and you could go to a bar when you were 16 and 14 wasn't too bad if we were up north or at a mall with your... Anyway, so we have a couple margaritas. I'm like, this is cool. Now we're going to drive from Janesville back to Delavan. We go out to get in the car and these guys are just hammered. So I was 14. I only had like one margarita or two, maybe. I don't know, whatever. I was feeling no pain though. And they're like, you're driving, you're just sober one. So they invented the 14-year-old designated driver at that point. And I'm like, what? I never had margarita before, and B, operated a motor vehicle before. So sure,
Preview of us and Tom is the best.
I've seen it. I've seen it done. I guess you guys are gonna be there, right? What about we'll get arrested? So the guy reaches into his pocket, one of the groomsmen, pulls out his badge.
Oh no!
And throws it on the dash and goes, "We'll be fine." I'm like, "All right, let's go! I got a badge in the car and a margarita buzz." Made it home.
You made it. Well,
I
see that.
Yeah, but that scarred me for a while. That scared the living crap out of me.
But you made it.
Yeah.
How far is that drive? I can't.
It's an hour. I don't know if it seemed like 3 days to me. I don't really. Am I in the right place with the car right now? Oh, okay. What? Why are you guys drinking? Where did you get beer from?
The WIIL Rock Morning Show. Mornings will rock.
I went to the Cubs at Brewers game last night with those guys, Royal Bliss. Had a very good
No
time.
big deal.
I'm not name dropping. Anybody can be friends with Royal Bliss. It's
Okay.
like being friends with me or you.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Very so difficult.
There are people who brag about that.
Okay. Well, then they need help. Join me tonight at Keith's Reef. Come on, be my friend. Tomorrow, 501 Spirit Water,
Mhm.
Blarney Island tomorrow night. Saturday with the ride, the rock and ride, the
VFW
Cops ride. That's a
tomorrow
big one.
or
VFW
Saturday. I'll
with
be
Leah.
there. Yeah.
Not only does she's friendly, she hands you tickets for being your friend at Summerfest.
Every 10 minutes.
It's a real thing. Come out and hang. Anyway, so I went to the Brewer game, Brewer Cubs with Royal Bliss. One of the best baseball games I ever saw. Thank you to those guys for inviting me along. And then of course, I drove on the way there. On the way there, we played the song game. Have I ever played the song game with you?
We did. Is that just where you could put on?
I play a song, and then you have to you have to pick a song that's it linked to that song, either lyrically or historically, or there's just some link. There's
Okay.
some kind of
No,
link.
we've
the
done other
artist or whatever.
games.
So you have to pick a song that's linked, and then everybody else has to guess what the link is. And if somebody gets it, they get a point.
that's
You get
fun.
a point because I got it. If yours is very clever, I assign an extra point. I'm the only one who's read the manual on assigning points. So
okay.
so I'm the judge. I also play. I'm a player judge. A player umpire. I won last night. I beat Taylor. He scored 14 and a half, and I scored 15. So I've never lost, oddly. But
It's really strange.
And then on the way home, we were just picking silly songs to play without the scoring. And a song that I played that Brian, the bass player, said it's his new favorite song. So we're gonna play that for songs that get Tom fired. What do you hang me for? What is hang? What?
Nothing. I can't wait
Brian
to hear
said
it.
he loved it.
Sure.
Brian
Brian looks like a guy I would get my.
He's a bass player in a nationally touring rock band.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like you throwing shade at my friend Brian.
Are you calling Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 9:46. I don't know if they'll answer.
66 and sunny today.
Good morning, Thomas.
Aha. You're on the air, Brian, friend of mine, rock star, bass player. Did you hear any music last night? You're on the air. Just answer honestly. I don't want to ask leading questions here. Just answer the question. This is a yes, no question. Did you hear any new music last night?
New music.
Songs that you had not heard before, perhaps on the way home?
Yes.
Was there a song that stood out over the other songs that were played?
Well, there was a song on the way to where we were going.
It's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about on the way home, and you said this is
Sure does sound like you
said
are
this is my new
persuading him.
favorite song. I'm just reminding him. I'm refreshing his memory from when we.
That's not
You
gonna
can
hold
do
up
that.
in the court of
The
law.
heck it isn't. Before people go to a court of law, they have these things where they talk and they record them. It's called a whatever.
Yeah, that's not where we're at right now.
Yeah.
No, we're on the stand.
All right, we're on the stand. On the way home, Brian, from the game last night, was there a song that you said, this is my new favorite song?
There was a song where I said that, and
Did you mean it?
I remember uttering those words.
Yeah.
But I can't think of the song right.
There's
so
a number.
good.
There's a
So good, he
There's
can't
a
remember
number
it.
in it followed by another number.
Goodness gracious.
88.
Oh yes, gosh.
You're a lot of help, Brian.
So good.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
So good.
I was just about to play for songs that get Tom fired, and now I can't because you don't have my back on this.
I am failing you right now.
Do you?
It was all those darn seltzer drinks.
All right.
All
All right. Thanks, buddy.
I know. I'm sorry.
88 lines.
88 lines about 4 different women.
44 women.
44
It's 2 lines about each woman.
Yes. See, there's math involved.
So, Brian, was there a song last night that you said is my new favorite song? Did that happen?
Yeah, it was.
And do you recall the name of the song?
You're gonna edit this all down.
It was 88 lines about 44 different
Oh, yeah. I'm
Right,
glad you
okay.
remember that now.
Can't wait to hear it.
It's early and he's a rock star. He's not normally up this time of day.
It's almost 10.
I'm a struggling musician. There's a big difference.
He's a struggling musician. He's getting up because he's doing lawn work today. Yeah.
True.
All right. I'll see you Saturday night in Rockford. Do you know the name of the venue? It's like a festival and it's for charity and
Yeah, it's
You don't know a damn thing, do you, Brian? You just
man.
He's the bass player. He just rides in the RV, and when they get there, they push him onto the stage, and his little dog and blah blah. Isn't that cute? Whatever.
I know how to set up all the gear when we get to where we're going, and
All
then
right.
break it all down and put it away.
All right. There's weeds that need whacking. Thanks for all your help, Brian.
All right, so love you, Tom.
Bye. Love you too. There's Brian. See, he loved that song. We're gonna play it next for songs that get Tom fired.
Loved it so much.
A lot of help he was. Anyway, Full Throttle Rock and Ride is what I was talking about for Saturday. It's another event. You can come out. This is when people say, when are the rides starting? This is the first real group ride we're having for the Full Throttle Rock and Rides, and it is the most important one. The charity is the cops. It's concerns of police survivors. These are families who lost, an officer, their family member in the line of duty. So, and I said duty. So you come out Saturday, you ride your motorcycle, or just for the after party if you don't ride. People in cars are welcome to the House of Harley Davidson. 8:30, kickstands up at House of Harley. I believe if you want to ride to House of Harley with us, we're leaving Jesse Oaks at 8 Saturday morning. We'll be leaving Jesse Oaks at 8, and then we ride up to House of Harley, and then registration starts there at 8:30. Kickstands up at 10. Great ride. A cordon of motor cops. So impressive seeing. I don't know how many, 50 or just a lot of motor cops lead the way, escort it all the way. You never stop, and then back to House of Harley Davidson for the after party. Your chance to qualify for that tent camping site at Pappy Oil Campground for the Sturgis Rally. If you ride with us, we got a $50 gift card from House of Harley you can win. Live music going on, food trucks, Double B's barbecue is delicious. All Saturday. You want to know more? You want to ride with us? Go to the road trips page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. Thanks to Miller Lite, Coors Light, Jesse James Spirits, Pappy Oil Campground, and House of Harley. Coming up next, songs that get Tom fired. A song that was last night, Brian, the bass player from Royal Bliss's new favorite
Loves
song.
It. Yeah.
When the end comes, when you're wiped out by the galactic UV burst or the asteroid or the global dimming or the pandemic or whatever kills you, get Ebola. I'm going to be happy because you're being so mean to me right now, but at least you got to hear Brian's new favorite song next on WIIL Rock. Songs that get Tom fired.
It's almost time for Summerfest, Milwaukee's biggest party on the lakefront with over 600 artists across 3 weekends, including Seether, Sleeping with Sirens, Wage War, plus Extreme, Drowning Pool, Living Color, Buck Cherry, Tim Montana, and more. Don't miss Milwaukee's Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance on June 20th through 22nd, June 27th through 29th, and July 4th through 6th. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
Did your dentist recommend a crown and you were looking for an alternative? Hart Dental in Barrington is happy to offer BioClear, which is a replacement for crowns and veneers. The BioClear method is a technique in which a dental composite is wrapped around a tooth using special molds to fashion a fully functional, beautiful tooth. To learn more, visit heartdentalbarrington.com/BioClear or call us today at 847-865-HART. Start your journey to a brighter smile today with Hart Dental.
Are you an annoying coworker? Sending emails when everyone else is sleeping? Do they ask, how do you sleep at night? Then you should go to Mattress Firm. They have knowledgeable sleep experts that can help you find a better bed, like a Tempur-Pedic. It has technology to keep you cool at night, meaning anyone, even people like you, can sleep. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Memorial Day sale and get 30% off paints and stains from May 24th through June 3rd. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
.95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show. Songs that get Tom fired. I'm going to have to manually take out 2 swears in this song, and I will do it. It is Songs That Get Tom Fired. This is Brian, the bass player from Royal Bliss's new favorite song.
I know this song.
I think I dated most of these girls. Nails, there's 88 lines about 44 women.
Deborah was a Catholic girl. She held out to the bitter end. Carla was a different type. She's the one who put it in. Mary was a black girl, and I was afraid of a girl like that. Susan painted pictures sitting down like the Buddha sat. Reno was an aimless girl, a geographic memory. Kathy was a Jesus freak, she liked that kind of misery. Vicky had this special way of turning sex into a song. Kamala, who couldn't sing, kept the beat, kept it strong. Zilla was an archetype, the voodoo queen, the queen of rap. Joan thought men were second best to masturbating in the bath. Sherry was a feminist, she really had that gift of gab. Kathleen's point of view was this: take whatever you can grab. Seattle was another girl who left her mark upon the map. Karen liked to tie me up and left me hanging by a strap. Jeannie had this nightclub walk that made grown men feel underage. Mariella, who had a son, said I must go, but finally stayed. Gloria, the last taboo was shattered by her tongue one night. Mimi brought the taboo back and held it up for the light. Marilyn, who knew no shame, was never, ever satisfied. Julie came and went so fast she didn't even say goodbye. Well, Rhonda had a house in Venice, lived on brown rice and cocaine. Patty had a house in Houston, shot top syrup in her veins. Linda thought her life was empty, filled it up with alcohol. Catherine was much too pretty, she didn't do that shit at all. Not Catherine. Pauline thought that love was simple, turn it on and turn it off. Jean-Marie was complicated, like some French filmmaker's plot. Gina was the perfect lady, always kept her stalking straight. Jackie was a rich punk rocker, silver spoon and a paper plate. Sarah was a modern dancer, lean, pristine transparency. Janet wrote bad poetry in a crazy kind of urgency. Tanya Turkish liked to wearing leather biker boots. Brenda Strain's obsession was for certain vegetables and fruits. Rowena was an artist's daughter. The deeper image shook her up. Dee Dee's mother left her father, took his money and his truck. Debbie Ray had no such problems, perfect Norman Rockwell home. Nina, 16, had a baby, left her parents, lived alone. Bobby joined a new wave band and changed her name to Bobby Sauce. Eloise, who played guitar, sang songs about whales and cops. Terry didn't give a shit. Needless, Ronnie was much more my style, because she wrote songs just like this. Jezebel went 40 days drinking nothing but Perrier. Dinah United drove her Chevrolet into the San Francisco Bay. Judy came from Ohio, she's a Scientologist. Amaranta, here's a kiss, I chose you to end this list.
I couldn't even enjoy it.
It was great.
I couldn't
Oh, you
even
were worried
enjoy
about the
it. Yeah.
swears? I got all three of them. I thought there were two. There were three.
There
I
were
almost
three.
missed the
You
last
got it.
one.
Yeah.
88 lines, about 44 women. It is a classic. It builds all the way through the song, too,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Songs that get Tom fired. Anyway, thank you, Brian, for reminding of that. He called and requested that from Royal Bliss. Rockstars can request something. He loves that song.
He did not request.
I have not checked the text line this morning. So we'll do that quick for OPT. This one says, women are like pools. They're high maintenance when you consider how much time you spend in them. No. And also, you're not allowed to pee. Tom, your opinion of the best all-inclusive resort in Mexico? I don't know. There's so many. They're all about the same.
No, where's the one that you always talk about?
I like going to places. I like going to
because they didn't say specifically Cancun.
No, it's just. But I don't pick a resort. I pick Huatuco is a great destination.
Yeah, but I thought there's a place in Huatuco that you're
just wherever.
Oh.
Yeah. Don Porfirio is the restaurant. If you go there, though, go to Don Porfirio. A shout out to the state of Illinois, raking in over $1 billion since 2008 in revenue from red light cameras and using none of the improvements on roads. I don't think there should be red light cameras.
Neither do I.
Because there's no witness.
Right.
There's nobody for the crime or whatever. I live for songs that get Tom fired because it is a wide variety of music and it makes me want to listen more. Yeah, I can listen to baby metal on sites, but there's just something so exciting about hearing them on the radio. You have 2 songs today, songs that get Tom fired. People have been sending me ideas for songs that get Tom fired. Here's the thing.
He's got plenty.
If I'm going to get fired, it's for playing something that I think should be on the radio. If I'm going to get fired, it's for one of my songs. I appreciate their enthusiasm and input. And maybe it'll remind me of a song I already know, right? I don't know. I did a stress test years ago. I failed, was throwing PVC codes, so now I don't exert myself. Doc said people's life with it is fine as long as there's no too many in a row. Chad, who's apparently having a seizure as we speak. Leah, great to hear you in the morning again. It's Marshall. You've been on with me for over a year, and
I think Marshall's an old listener from the other station.
Disco
that
102?
flip formats
Isn't
recently.
it listening to Bobby Bones and How Not to Do Radio 101? A new Hillbilly 102.3?
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
Oh,
I
thanks
love
for
that
following
station.
me,
Way
Marshall.
to go,
Here's the-
Marshall, welcome.
Now I feel like that I'm not on that other station. I can tell people like, hey, listen to me in the morning on this station. I've been here for a year plus.
Couple of things. Bobby Bones is a millionaire and is on tons of stations. He obviously knows what he's doing more than I do.
Mm-hmm. No, it's right place, right time for a lot of people that make money in radio.
Oh, and 2, we have a lot of listeners. We've always had a lot of listeners that come to us in the morning and then go to country music. So
yeah, that's the thing.
We should play more country music, except there's not songs that get Tom fired. There's not a lot of
country that you want to play.
Although, F you, bitch. Neil played that last night when we were playing crazy songs. You know that one?
Yeah. No, don't do it.
Well, I don't feel that way about anyone,
Yeah.
I have
Does
it.
Neil?
I have it
You don't
somewhere.
necessarily have to feel that way.
No,
about
it's just
someone.
a fun song. It's
It
just a fun
is.
song. Things from this morning's show. Not much worth listening to. We heard about Billy's bidet. We heard about cricket sludge. Is that all I got? And we heard about
Well, there's more than that.
Leah hates the elderly.
Yeah.
So 3 things today on the show worth listening to. Hey, 5 hours and we came up with 3 things. That's a thing every hour and a half or so. So if you're patient, boom, that's radio right now. Take that, bony boy. Cousin Humper 102. We wrap things up
Bony
next on Will
boy.
Rock. Weekend's coming up. What do you got going on this weekend? Volo Museum's got something going on. They've got something going on every weekend at Volo Museum. And there's always stuff there, even on those lame-ass weekdays. If you're looking for something fun to do, they're open 7 days a week, 10 to 5.
Well, after this week, I know my kids are going to be out of school looking for something to do, looking for ways to entertain them. They do have those season passes, and they have the combo pass, too. So you could come back the next day for free. Yeah, you could see it all in one day, but you're going to be rushing through it all. There really is something for everybody. You're going to be entertained. The kids are going to be entertained, and everyone's going to be happy.
Happiness to be found at the Volo Museum. Find out more on the website. It is volofun.com. Well, I'd say it was a fairly decent radio show. So
I thought it was good. You're kind of like,
I didn't get any caffeine today.
You didn't
I'm
get
having
any. There's a lot of
test
things
today.
going on. You didn't have any caffeine.
No one loves me.
Tried to start a fight with me.
I can't even start a fight with my cause. So I was unsuccessful. So
everyone loves
we're
you.
gonna go. She's gonna spend the rest of the day with her ugly children and her stupid husband.
No,
we're not gonna fight.
No, we're not gonna fight.
All right. I love your children and your husband. They're wonderful people. Can I borrow them?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Quinn
like that,
has
I got a family.
Quinn has nothing but great things to say about you.
Which is good, because if she didn't, I end up in a
Yeah.
crawl space with that one. So we're going to get out of here. Back tomorrow morning, bright and surly, 5 until 10. You have a good day. The delightful Jen Mar is coming up next. I got to go study for my stress test. Stress, it's even hard to say. So we'll talk to you tomorrow. Be nice to people. Just be kind, all right? Have a good day. 95 will rock the rock station.
On the radio.
A-holes.